with the singing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kaskaskia College basketball. Today we have a doubleheader for you. It is the Blue Angels taking on the Parkland College Cobras all the way from Champaign, Illinois. Made the trip down here to Southern Illinois today, and let's take a look at our starting lineups. First, for the Parkland College Cobras, they come in with a record of 6 wins and 2 losses. Starting at one guard, a 5'10" sophomore from Paris, Illinois, Sarah Isif. At forward is a 6'1" sophomore from Attica, Indiana, number 21, Naomi McDaniel. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Brownsburg, Indiana, number 22, Rosh Webb. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore from Delavan, Illinois, number 32, Maddie Harper. And at forward, a 6'1" sophomore from Terre Haute, Indiana, number 33, Shaylin Bell. Cobras are coached by Allie Lindeman, Laura Litchfield, and Bill Doblick. Now let's take a look at our starting lineups for the Kaskaskia College Blue Angels. They come in with a record of 5 wins and 2 losses, starting at one guard, 5'7" sophomore from St. Joseph, Missouri, Jalen Thomas. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Indianapolis, Indiana, number 10, Kyra Duncan. At forward, a 5'11" sophomore from Evansville, Indiana, number 12, Jaya Hedgepeth. And at guard, a 5'6" sophomore from Belleville, Illinois, number 23, Nia Ford. And at forward, a 5'11" sophomore, also from Belleville, Illinois, number 33, Shania Nunn. Blue Angels are coached by Jay Jenkins. So we are getting set for tip-off here. Blue Angels led in scoring this year by Shania Nunn, coming in averaging right at 18 points a game. She attended Belleville West High School. As we get set here, it will be Nunn against McDaniel. And the Cobras take the early tip, the first tip. And they bring it down over to the other end, up top. They get it over there to Sarah Isif, and Isif right away drains one for 3. 3-0. Parkland on top here. Thomas with it now left side over to Ford. Ford dribbles down to the baseline. Brings it back up over to the wing. Now back up over to Duncan on the point. Duncan gets it inside to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth drives down the right side of the lane. Shot up, partially blocked. And Parkland comes down with the rebound. They quickly bring it up the court. Right side now, over to Bell, Shaylin Bell. Now kick it out left side again, a 3-point attempt there by Isif, and that one's off the back of the iron, no good. Blue Angels ball. Right side over to Thomas. Thomas on the wing, now back up top to Ford. Forward now back to Duncan. Duncan, three-point attempt. That one falls short, and it comes down into the hands of McDaniel. McDaniel now over to Isaac. Isaac back up top now to Harper. Harper left side over to Webb. Webb now back over to Harper. Harper down to Isaac. They get it inside to Bell. Bell driving around defenders, puts it up off the glass, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Shania Nunn. Nia Ford brings it across at the point. Man-to-man defense. Duncan with it, gets it inside now. Hedgepeth tries to take it to the hole, and that was partially blocked, and now we have a whistle, and the ball going to be out of bounds, and they're going to say last touched by Parkland. And the Blue Angels will keep it. To my left, on the far side of the court. Inbound pass up into Duncan. Now right back to Ford. Ford dribbles into traffic in the lane, throws it up off the glass, bounces around, no good. Nunn with the rebound. Her put back up, no good. Ford brings it back down, now kicks it out up top over to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth now over to Thomas. Thomas back down to Ford. Ford on the wing. Back up top now to Duncan. Duncan driving down right side of the lane, up off the glass, rolls around the cylinder, and the Blue Angels are on the board, 3-2. Is your score here, 7:45 to go in the first quarter. Parkland wasting no time getting the ball inbounds to Shaylin Bell, and Bell turn around up off the glass. That one's good for 2, 5-2. Duncan. Now over to Thomas. Thomas driving into the lane, forces the shot up, partially blocked. Cobras with the basketball. They force it down over now to Harper. Harper now to Isaac. Isaac on the right wing. Tried to get it inside to Bell, and Ford there with the tip and knocks it away. Blue Angels bring it across half court at the top of the key. Ford on the dribble, down the lane, trying to dump it underneath to Nunn, and that one's taken away by Bell. Quickly down on the other end. They waste no time, and a contesting shot there by Webb. And the Blue Angels bring it right back. A very quick pace. They are pushing the ball up the court here. And right away, oh, a nice, beautiful pass there. Gets it up underneath to Naomi McDaniel, and she lays it up, and on a great assist pass by Maddie Harper. Duncan with it, trying to get it inside. They can't get it to Shania Nunn. Out of her reach, and it goes out of bounds, and another turnover on the Blue Angels. Harper will bring it up. At the point, right side over to Isaac. Isaac now going cross court to Harper. Through her hands, off of the head of the official and out of bounds. Blue Angels basketball on the far side of the court. Thomas will inbound it. Nia Ford. Right side to Duncan. Trying to get it inside, they do to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth turnaround jumper from the free throw line. High off the back of the iron, no good. And Isaac with the rebound. Isaac brings it up the court. Isaac right side over to Harper. Fakes, got the defender to jump, and now she puts up a three. That one's no good. A battle for the rebound down below between Thomas and Shaylin Bell, and it goes out of bounds off of Parkland, so it'll be Kaskaskia basketball. Kenzie Decker, a 5'6" freshman from Springfield, Illinois, checking into the game for Parkland. Ford, left side, Hedgepeth for three, count it. 7-5. Parkland on top by 2, 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Harper, left side over to Decker, now back over to Harper. Right side now down to Webb. Webb back up top to Harper, looking underneath. They get it to McDaniel. McDaniel lays it up off the glass for 2. Tyra Duncan will bring it across half court now. Gets it inside to Nunn. Now up top to Ford. Ford crossover dribble. Passes out left side to Hedgepeth. It goes through her hands and out of bounds. Another turnover. And a substitution in the game for Parkland. Checking in now is Rihanna Skoog. And now we're going to take a break. Timeout on the floor. Remind you who our corporate sponsors are today. And we come back out for the timeout. 9-5 is your score here. Parkland over the Kaskaskia College Blue Angels. Harper will take the inbound pass here. Kaskaskia in a spread out 3-2 zone defense. Trying to get it underneath. They do to, I believe, McDaniel in there. She's battling. The first shot up, no good. Gets a rebound, puts it back up. No good, but draws the foul on the second attempt. As it was 3 Blue Angels against McDaniel down low. And the foul will be picked up against Shania Nunn, her first personal. Naomi McDaniel at the free throw line. And the first one is up and in. Daniel, 6'1" sophomore. She puts them both in. 11-5. 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. Blue Angels with the basketball. Hedgepeth back up top over to Thomas. Thomas now right side over to Duncan. Duncan drives in the lane. Shot up, no good. Blue Angels keep possession on the rebound. Ford traveling down the right side, and they're going to call her for a travel. Ford greets Harper right there at the half-court line and quickly picks up a foul. Nia Ford will pick up her first personal. A substitution in the game now for Parkland. Checking in, number 12, Claire Willauer. 5'5" sophomore from St. Elmo, Illinois. Check in, they go inside now to Skoog. Skoog trying to force a shot up, partially stripped away there, but Harper comes up with it. Harper to Skoog, cutting down the lane, and she puts it up and in for 2, 13-5. And now KC trying to push it up the court, and Harper with the steal on a bad pass. And that one bounces off the back of the iron and in. 13-5. Blue Angels need to settle down, turning the ball over a lot here in the first quarter. Davis inside to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth working it down low to Shania Nunn. And another turnover there. And now a substitution in the game. Number 15, Megan Cronk comes in for the Blue Angels, a 5'8" sophomore from Highland, Illinois. Willauer with it. Now they get it underneath to McDaniel, and McDaniel right away puts it up off the backboard and in for 2. 15-5, 17-5, a 12-point lead here for Parkland, and Coach Jay Jenkins is going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here. I want to remind you our sponsors today: Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, Donowald Distributing, Prairie Creek Apartments, API Survey, Munkin Chrysler Dodge, Jeep, Ram, GMC, Chevrolet, Buick, Toyota, and Nissan. State Farm Insurance, Lee Sports, and Magna Exteriors are all of our corporate sponsors today, and corporate sponsors of the Kaskaskia College Sports Association. Thank them for their sponsorship. 17-5, a 12-point deficit here in the first quarter for the Blue Angels. Blue Angels with it, right side, making Kronk. Now back up top to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth now over to Ford. Ford gonna put it up for three. That one's off the back of the iron. A battle underneath for the rebound, and McDaniels comes down with it. McDaniels now pushes up to Harper. Harper from the right wing. Puts it up for three, nothing but net. 20-5. Parkland firing on all cylinders here today against the Blue Angels. Kronk. Now left side, over to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth up to Thomas, to Ford. Ford hands it off to Kronk. Kronk on the dribble. Right side now over to Ford. Ford looking through the screen. Now at the top of the key, drives down the lane, has the ball stripped away. McDaniel comes up with it. Nice defense there by Claire Willauer. They quickly force it up. Now over to left side to Harper. Harper underneath to McDaniel, cutting down the lane. She goes up, basket no good, but contact was made, and she'll draw the foul. Blue Angels foul, number 33, Shania Nunn. That'll be her second foul. Substitution into the game, number 14. Sarah Isaac checking back in and coming in for Shania Nunn. For Kaskaskia, I believe, is Destiny Sanders. And Naomi McDaniel at the free throw line. Misses the first one. McDaniel's second one. Off the back of the iron, no good. And Sanders with the rebound for the Blue Angels. Ford will bring it across half court. Right side over to Thomas. Underneath to Sanders. Sanders backing her way in, shot up, short off the front of the iron, a battle underneath, and it goes out of bounds off of Parkland. Blue Angels will keep it. Shaylin Bell will check into the game. 6'1" sophomore from Terre Haute, Indiana. She gives McDaniels a break. And the inbound pass taken away by Maddie Harper as they tried to get it out to Kronk, and good job by Kronk going down on defense, but she commits the foul. And that'll send Maddie Harper to the free throw line. Kronk picks up her first personal. Harper at the free throw line, puts it up and in. And Harper knocks them both down. And we're going to have a substitution coming into the game now. Number 10, Chloe Gould. 5'7" freshman from Danville, Indiana. Checks into the game now for Parkland. Ford. Right side over to Thomas. Now to Kronk. Kronk for three from the left point. That one's an air ball. And it goes out of bounds. Parkland basketball. 22-5 is the score here with 1:35 to go in the first quarter. Right side now. Over to Willauer. Willauer down to Isaac. Isaac gets it over to Skoog. Her shot up, no good. Battle inside for the rebound. Parkland keeps it. Out to Isaac. Isaac driving down the lane. Shot up, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Hedgepeth of Kaskaskia. And another errant pass by the Blue Angels. Give it back to Parkland. Isif with it, dribbling down the right baseline. Nothing there. Willauer with the rebound. Willauer dribbles out of traffic. Now back up top to Isif. Isif over to Willauer. Willauer underneath. A good passing there by the Cobras. Brianna Skoog underneath to Shaylin Bell, and they put it up off the glass for 2. Kronk with it over on the right wing. Up top to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth to Ford. Get underneath to Sanders. Sanders, shot up, no good, and a whistle and a foul against Parkland. Again, and that one's gonna go against number 24, Rihanna Skoog. Her first personal, first team foul. And substitution, Ross Webb. Number 22 comes in, and Destiny Sanders will go to the free throw line. Sanders' free throw is up, no good. Rolls around the rim, cannot get it to fall. And she misses the second one. Isif with the rebound. Isif will hand it off to Gould. Gould will bring it across the half-court line. Bounce pass left side over to Webb. Lady Blue Angels now in a man-to-man defense. Webb trying to dribble through traffic, and she's going to draw the foul against Kronk. They're going to get her on the blocking foul. Megan Kronk, that'll be her second personal, team 5th. Rosh Webb will go to the line to shoot 2. She puts the first one in, 25-5. Blue Angels down by 20. And Webb connects on the second one. Ford with it. Ford driving, trying to get something to happen. Now outside over to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth puts it up at the buzzer, no good. 1 quarter in the books. Parkland 26, Kaskaskia 5. We'll be right back. Kaskaskia College Gymnasium. 26-5 is the score here as we go into second quarter action. Blue Angels on the short side of the stick right now. Give you a hockey score. The Blues are on top, 2-1 down in Florida over the Panthers. Thomas drives down, now back up to Kronk. Now over to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth to Ford, left wing, up top to Kronk. Kronk looking inside, now over to Thomas, a three-point attempt, no good. And it goes out of bounds, Parkland basketball. Chloe Gould brings it over to the right side to Isif. Up to Gould, now over to Webb. Webb has it taken away there by Thomas, but loses a handle on it and it goes out of bounds, so it'll stay right there with Parkland. And number 21, Naomi McDaniel back into the game for Rihanna Skoog. Gould with it. Right side, they get it underneath, and right away they go to McDaniel, and she puts it up off the glass. McDaniel leading scorer for the Cobras, averaging around 15 a game. 28-5 is the score. Thomas drives down through traffic, shot up, no good. Sanders there with the rebound to put back off the glass, no good. Another rebound by Sanders, this time has it stripped going up, and Destiny Sanders will go to the free throw line as she picks up the foul. This one's going to go against Rosh Webb. Her first. Team first for the second quarter. Destiny Sanders at the free throw line. And she puts the first one up and in. (28-6). Sanders toes the stripe for the second one. And that one's up and in. 28-7. Parkland quickly pushes it over to Webb. Webb driving down underneath. And a dump pass there to Bell. Battle underneath. And now we got a whistle, and the official says 3-second lane violation. Blue Angels with the basketball. Kronk. Thomas at the point. Left side over to Ford. Inside to Hedgebeth. Now over to Thomas on the right side. Thomas has the ball stripped away. And here come the Blue Angels. Isaac to Webb. Webb off the glass. Count the bucket. And no bucket. They're going to call the offensive foul. A great job there by Megan Kronk getting back and taking the charge. Substitution. Kronk will go out after the hard work there, getting the foul. And checking back in will be Kyra Duncan for the Blue Angels. 28-7. Blue Angels battling to get back into this contest. Ford inside to Sanders. Sanders, nice little spin move, finally puts it up, and right there to block it is Bell. Loose ball goes out of bounds, and Blue Angels will keep it. Here to my left. Ford, inbound pass. Up top to Duncan. And a whistle and a foul against Parkland. That's going to go against Chloe Gould. Her first personal. Team third. Inbounds pass to Duncan, and Duncan gets the bouncer to fall in off the rim. 28-9. Gould trying to go to the right side. That one's kicked out of bounds by Ford. Substitutions into the game for Kaskaskia, number 22, Cameron Piron, 5'10" sophomore from Christ Our Rock Lutheran High School, right in Carlisle, Hoffman area. And back in it was Harper, Maddie Harper for Parkland. She checked into the game, took over for Gould. Ford with it at the point for the Blue Angels. 7:30 to go here in the first quarter. Right side over to Thomas. Down to Ford on the left baseline. Ford driving into the paint, kicks it out right side to Cameron Piron, and that was well short. Cobras pushing it up. Isaac trying to dump it underneath to McDaniel. And McDaniel tips it out over to Maddie Harper on the left baseline, and Harper buries one for three, and we got a whistle. So count the basket for three. And the foul is on Kyra Duncan, her first personal. Substitution into the game here for Kaskaskia, number 5, Cassandra Sams, a 5'9" freshman from Belleville West High School in Belleville. Parkland inbounds pass, they get it in to Willauer, and Willauer's fouled there on the inbounds pass, and that's going to go against Cameron Piron. Her first personal, team second here in the second quarter. Parkland to inbound it underneath their own basket. Outlet pass all the way up top to Isif. Isif underneath to Bell. Bell working through traffic, and they're going to call her for the travel as she tries to split the defenders. Blue Angel basketball. Ford will bring it across the half-court line. Just under 7 to go. Left side to Duncan. Duncan looking inside. Spin move. Nice open basket to the lane. Oh, and the layup too hard, and she can't get it to fall. Here comes Parkland. Quickly with it, Willauer. Willauer, bounce pass underneath to McDaniel. McDaniel kicks it out to Isif. Isif for 3. That one's off the front of the iron. No good, and the rebound pulled down there by Sams of Kaskaskia. Ford brings it across at the point. Gonna drive, crossover dribble. Now hands it out over to Duncan. Duncan driving the little floater layup in around the rim. No good. And Bell with the rebound. Now out left side over to Isif, and they're going to say she was out of bounds. She stepped on the line. So, Kenzie Decker checking into the game now for Sarah Isif. 31-9 is the score. Parkland leading over the Blue Angels. Ford with it, picks her dribble up over on the right wing. Looking for some help, gets it underneath to Sams. Sams, turnaround jumper off the glass, a little too hard, and they're gonna call the whistle on a foul. And that one's gonna go against Shaylin Bell. Bell's first personal, team 4th. Cassandra Sams at the free throw line for the Blue Angels. And that one's up and in. 31-10. Sams toes the stripe one more time. And she makes them both. 31-11, back to a 20-point deficit here. Just under 6 to go in the second quarter. Harper with it. Harper now down over to Decker. Get it inside, and and here we go. Quick outlet pass by Kaskaskia, gets it up to Ford, and Harper collide at half court, and Maddie Harper's going to pick up the personal there. Her first, team 5th. Maya Ford, 5'6" sophomore, Belleville East High School, Belleville, Illinois, at the free throw line. And that one's good. Ford's second is in. 31-13. Maddie Harper bringing it back up across. Harper dribbling down left side, bounce pass underneath to McDaniel. McDaniel puts it hard on the floor, turnaround jumper good for 2. 33-13. Now the quick inbound pass, Duncan across half court. Bounce pass over right side to Ford. Ford to Thomas, now left side over to Piron. Piron to Duncan. Shot up, no good, and a putback. Back up there, it looked like by Jalen Thomas, and it hit the shot clock up top, so dead ball. Give it back to Parkland. Harper brings it across half court. Right side to Willauer. Willauer now left side to Decker. Decker back to Willauer. Willauer into McDaniel. McDaniel underneath the Bell. Ball tipped loose. Battle there. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kyra Duncan. Nice hustle there by Duncan coming in. And official timeout.
We have a
media timeout on the floor, so that means we're going to take a break with them. 33-13, Parkland on top of KC. And we come back out for the media timeout. Timeout entertainment here by Kaskaskia College Pep Band. Parkland will keep it on the far end of the court to my right. Harper will inbound it for the Lady Cobras. Pass all the way up top to Willauer. Willauer back to Harper. Three-point attempt, no good. Sams with the rebound. Sams to Ford. Ford brings it across half court. Ford with it now, left side to Thomas. Thomas to Duncan, trying to get it inside to Cassandra Sams, and a whistle and a foul. That one's going to go against Shaylin Bell. Her second personal, so she's going to come to the bench, and checking in for her will be number 24, Rihanna Skoog. Sophomore from Peru, Illinois. Cassandra Sams at the free throw line, and that one's up and in, 33-14. And Sams connects on them both, 33-15. Sarah Isef checks back into the game. Claire Willauer to the bench. Harper with it. Man-to-man, inside to McDaniels. McDaniels drives down, pull-up jumper, a little six-footer in the free throw line, nothing but net there, 35-15. Thomas with it, left side to Ford. Ford down to Piron. Piron, a quick three, off the glass, rolls around the rim, no good, and a battle for the rebound, and Thomas comes up with it for the Blue Angels. Quickly outlet over to Ford at the point. Now right down over to Thomas. Inside to Sam, she goes up, blocked there by Skoog, and McDaniels picks it up. Harper now on the left side of the court. Loud pass underneath to Skoog, off the glass, bounces around the rim, no good. McDaniels with the rebound. She goes back up, a whistle and a foul on Kaskaskia, and I believe that one will go against Jalen Thomas. Her first personal. Third team foul here in the second quarter. Naomi McDaniel at the free throw line is up and in. McDaniel's second one is good. And substitutions coming in for Kaskaskia, number 12 and number 33. Number 12, Jaya Hedgepeth, and number 33, Shania Nunn. Checking back in for the Blue Angels. Hedgepeth at the free throw line. Point jump fake, shot up, no good. And Isef with the rebound. Isef, quick outlet pass there to Decker. Trying to get it to McDaniel, and tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue Angels. Cassandra Sams checks back in for the Blue Angels. Harper with it. Left side to Isef. Isef for three. That one's off the iron, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Nunn. Ford will bring it up the court. Ford calls out the play. 1-2-2 defense by Parkland. Right side over to Sams. Back up top to Ford. Ford driving down the lane. Forces a shot up, and that one's blocked and goes out of bounds there by Rihanna Skoog. Ford looking to inbound, got to get it in. There she does to Cassandra Sams. Sams now back up top to Duncan. Duncan back to Ford. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Ford forces it off the glass, no good. And a loose ball, and shot clock buzzes, and it'll be a Parkland basketball. Harper will bring it across half court. Harper has her pocket pick there by Ford. Ford takes it in off the glass, good for two. Nia Ford with the steal in the basket there. Ford will pick her up at half court again. Harper cuts over to the left, gets a screen there by Skoog. Now double team, bounce past to Skoog. Skoog just inside the arc, puts it up off the glass, no good. And Sams with the rebound. Sams now out to Duncan. Duncan gonna take it all the way down to the baseline, trying to go up against Skoog. Skoog blocks that one, and Decker comes up with the rebound. Decker on the dribble. Decker not slowing down. Now kicks it out right side to Isip. Isip back up top to Skoog. Skoog pump fake, dribbles down the lane, bounce pass to McDaniel. McDaniel in the paint, dishes it underneath to Skoog, and now we got a whistle and a jump ball. And it's gonna stay on the far end with Parkland. Decker looking to inbound. Now left side over to Isip. Isip right point. Inside to McDaniel. Back out to Harper. Harper driving, trying to split two defenders. Forces a shot up. Rebound comes right back to Harper. She passes it over to McDaniel. McDaniel puts it up off the glass for two. 39-17. Minute 35 to go here in the second quarter. Ford dribbles into traffic. Little pump fake, and she gets the floater to go up over the front of the rim. 39-19. And Harper trying to force it up, but Decker wasn't aware of it, and coming up with it are the Blue Angels. And now Hedgepeth throws it away. Can't capitalize. Harper, little floater down the lane, rolls and bounces around the rim and in for two. Maddie Harper with another basket. 41-19, under a minute to go here in the first half. Hedgepeth on the dribble. Right side now over to Nia Ford. Ford inside to Nunn. Shania Nunn finally getting position inside and puts it in up off the glass. She's averaging 18 a game. She is struggling here today with the rest of the Lady Blue Angels, and now we got a whistle and a foul there between Kenzie Decker and Kyra Duncan. Oh, and they're going to call the foul there on Nia Ford. And now the officials are going to converse here. Jay Jenkins pleading his case, saying it should have been an offensive foul, as both of them were there. Bad on it. They're still conversing. So foul is going to go against the Blue Angels. It's going to go against number 23, Kenzie Decker. But Parkland's going to keep the basketball. Harper with it. And Maddie Harper loses the handle on it. Nia Ford got her hand in there and tipped it loose, and it went off of Harper, and Harper didn't go after it, and it rolls out of bounds.
I want that guy out of here, whoever has to do it.
And now And now we got a altercation between a fan and one of the officials. One of the officials asking one of the fans to be escorted out of the building for some remarks.
Coach, you got about 1 minute.
That don't make sense to me, man.
We're going to take a break here.
Because I said watch the game.
We'll be right back.
Good job.
The clock is running.
And we'll be back here after they escort the fan out of the building. Kaskaskia with the ball, Nia Ford, 16 seconds to go. Right side. Over to Duncan. Duncan to Sams, up top to Ford, down to 6. Left side, Hedgepeth for 3, count it. Jaya Hedgepeth with a 3-pointer, and that brings our first half to an end. 41-23, the Blue Angels trailing by 18 here at halftime. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at some halftime stats that we got here. So we'll be back right after this message.
The Kaskaskia College Pet Band.
Play a critical role in our nation's economy and society. In addition to providing the most flexible, accessible, and affordable option in higher education, community colleges are the smart option for students to make their career dreams a reality.
If you look nationwide, the majority of the students who have the opportunity in the United States to go to college, 2/3 of them start off at a community college. The affordability, the accessibility, community colleges really are one of the only opportunities for several areas throughout the United States. A lot of individuals don't have that potential to go to a four-year university right out of high school. Either they don't have the finances, they don't have the transportation, or they just don't have the support at home, whereas community colleges can fill that void.
I think our community college system here in Illinois is a cornerstone of our higher education. It provides a career path for young folks and adults that are looking to set themselves in a position in life where they can move forward, provide for a family, and have a successful career. But it also provides someone a stepping stone into higher education, into a four-year university. And so there's flexibility at the community college level that you don't see everywhere else.
Established in 1940 and located in South Central Illinois, Kaskaskia College is a world-class institution of higher education. KC provides a supportive and transformative environment that prepares graduates to meet the critical needs of its region's workforce or seamless transition to a four-year university.
Everybody's someone at KC, and we follow through with that every day. You see it from the relationship we have from our staff and our faculty internally amongst each other. We really are a family here. One of the major things that we feel is very attractive to the institution is that personal touch. You're not just a number. We're going to know your name when you walk up and down the hallways. We have an individual that's assigned to you from the time you start to the time you finish. Most of the time it's one of your faculty members. Very few programs that we have here have more than one or two faculty members. So they're going to know you from day one to the time that you get that diploma on stage. So it's that personal touch that we take pride in. Also the affordability, but also our completion rates. 85% of our students who enroll in a two-year degree will complete on time. And you add that into their career plans and the affordability option, it's a no-brainer. It's the smart decision.
With more than 100 degree and certificate options, Kaskaskia College can set you on the path for a great future. KC's programs offer you the focused attention and hands-on training you want, along with state-of-the-art resources and career-building opportunities needed to meet the demands of this rapidly changing world.
Being from a small town in rural southern Illinois, I was really looking for a needle in a haystack, and I was able to find that needle here at Kaskaskia College. Taking full advantage of the networking that Kaskaskia did with other universities, I was able to take advantage of the 2 + 2 = a bachelor's degree. So when I graduated my associates in applied sciences and concentration in radiologic technology here at Kaskaskia, I was able to go into Washington University School of Medicine and Allied Health for a concentration in radiation therapy in my bachelor's degree. I would further advance my clinical track in stereotactic radiosurgery under the supervision of a physician, and then later on go into my master's in business administration at Edwardsville, Illinois, Southern Illinois University. I would recommend Kaskaskia College because it is high quality education at a great value. Where else can you go where you've got faculty and administrators that truly care? The students aren't another number. They're actually humans that they're mentoring for the workforce or for the next level of their academic journey.
The value of a community college education cannot be overstated, and because a Kaskaskia College education is a fraction of the cost of most four-year higher education institutions, KC graduates receive a lifetime of learning, not a lifetime of debt.
What drew me to Kaskaskia was the location was very important. The small class sizes and the sense of family was very important for me. And I do know in my meetings with the faculty, especially the admissions counselors, they were extremely helpful. I got the sense that they truly wanted what was best for me. Having been here for a year, I do feel that the family, the sense of family that you get at Kaskaskia College is something that cannot be overlooked, because I don't feel that you would get that at a larger university. Kaskaskia College has been perfect in the logical sequence of steps from high school to your end goal of a career.
Kaskaskia College and area employers work together to ensure the skills students are learning are the skills they need to succeed in the workplace. Today's employers are looking for determined, career-minded employees with the ability to hit the ground running with real-world skills.
Kaskaskia College itself is the best in the state as far as I'm concerned. It truly is. If you look at the articulation agreements they've arranged with other universities, if you look at the things that they've done in terms of retention, affordability, and success of graduates, Kaskaskia College has done a phenomenal job, and I think it's a flagship for our community college system here in Illinois.
As a Kaskaskia College graduate, I think that every student in our district and beyond should take the opportunity to at least come and visit us. Because Kaskaskia College, everyone is someone. We believe that. From the relationships we have with our staff and faculty, but also relationships our staff and faculty have with our students. We are very, very integrated into the community, and we care. We care about our community members and our students. We're going to be part of your life from the first day you walk in the door to the day we hand you the diploma, and also when you come back in as an alumni. We take a large amount of pride in who we are. One of our mottos is everyone is someone, and we live by that.
For more information or to schedule a visit, visit kaskaskia.edu or call 800-642-0859.
Welcome back to Kaskaskia College here at halftime. The Blue Angels trailing the Parkland College Lady Cobras 41-23. Let's take a look at some scoring here. First for the Blue Angels here at halftime, leading the way is Naya Ford with 6 points. She comes in averaging around 9.5 points a game. Behind Naya is Jaya Hedgepeth with 5 points. And then we have Cassandra Sams off the bench with 4 and Kyra Duncan with 4 points. And then down at the bottom is Destiny Sanders. Sanders has 2 points off the bench, as well as Shania Nunn also with 2 points to give us our 23 points for the Blue Angels. For the Parkland College Lady Cobras, leading the way here at halftime is Naomi McDaniel, the sophomore from Attica, Indiana. She's already at 18 points here, folks, which is what our deficit is. So if the Blue Angels can just figure out a way to keep McDaniels out of Bay here in the second half. They might be able to battle. They can probably battle back into this. Maddie Harper right there behind her. She's a sophomore out of Delavan, Illinois. She's got 12 points, 2 of them coming from beyond the arc. And then Shaylin Bell with 4 points. Sarah Isif has 3 points. That was a three-pointer that she hit to start the game off. And then tallying up the scoring is Rosh Webb with 2 and Rhiannon Skoog also with 2 points. So your score here at halftime, 41-23 as the Kaskaskia College Pep Band plays in the background. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we'll have second half action here between Parkland and Kaskaskia College.
Economy and society. In addition to providing the most flexible, accessible, and affordable option in higher education, community colleges are the smart option for students to make their career dreams a reality.
If you look nationwide, the majority of the students who have the opportunity in the United States to go to college, 2/3 will start off at a community college. The affordability, the accessibility, community colleges really are one of the only opportunities for several areas throughout the United States. A lot of individuals don't have that potential to go to a four-year university right out of high school. Either they don't have the finances, they don't have the transportation, or they just don't have the support at home. Whereas community colleges can fill that void.
I think our community college system here in Illinois is a cornerstone of our higher education. It provides a career path for young folks and adults that are looking to set themselves in a position in life where they can move forward, provide for a family, and have a successful career. But it also provides someone a stepping stone into higher education, into a four-year university. And so there's flexibility at the community college level that you don't see everywhere else.
Established in 1940 and located in South Central Illinois, Kaskaskia College is a world-class institution of higher education. KC provides a supportive and transformative environment that prepares graduates to meet the critical needs of its region's workforce or seamless transition to a four-year university.
Everybody's someone at KC, and we follow through with that every day. You see it from the relationship we have from our staff and our faculty internally amongst each other. We really are a family here. One of the major things that we feel is very attractive to the institution is that personal touch. You're not just a number. We're going to know your name when you walk up and down the hallways. We have an individual that's assigned to you from the time you start to the time you finish. Most of the time it's one of your faculty members. Very few programs that we have here have more than one or two faculty members. So they're going to know you from day one to the time that you get that diploma on stage. So it's that personal touch that we take pride in, also the affordability, but also our completion rates. 85% of our students who enroll in a two-year degree will complete on time. And you add that into their career plans and the affordability option, it's a no-brainer. It's the smart decision.
With more than 100 degree and certificate options, Kaskaskia College can set you on the path for a great future. KC's programs offer you the focused attention and hands-on training you want, along with state-of-the-art resources and career-building opportunities needed to meet the demands of this rapidly changing world.
Being from a small town in rural southern Illinois, I was really looking for a needle in a haystack, and I was able to find that needle here at Kaskaskia College. Taking full advantage of the networking that Kaskaskia did with other universities, I was able to take advantage of the 2 + 2 = a bachelor's degree. So when I graduated my associates in applied sciences and concentration in radiologic technology here at Kaskaskia, I was able to go into Washington University School of Medicine and Allied Health for a concentration in radiation therapy in my bachelor's degree. I would further advance my clinical track in stereotactic radiosurgery under the supervision of a physician, and then later on go into my master's in business administration at Edwardsville, Illinois, Southern Illinois University. I would recommend Kaskaskia College because it is high quality education at a great value. Where else can you go where you've got faculty and administrators that truly care? The students aren't another number. They're actually humans that they're mentoring for the workforce or for the next level of their academic journey.
The value of a community college education cannot be overstated, and because a Kaskaskia College education is a fraction of the cost of most four-year higher education institutions, KC graduates receive a lifetime of learning not a lifetime of debt.
What drew me to Kaskaskia was the location was very important. The small class sizes and the sense of family was very important.
Welcome back to Kaskaskia College here in Centralia, Illinois. Blue Angels basketball here this afternoon. They're taking on the Lady Cobras of Parkland College, trailing at halftime 41-23. Marty DeCamper here with you courtside as we get ready for second half action here. As the Kaskaskia College pep band plays in the background. I want to remind you our sponsors for today, Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, with 3 locations to serve you in Hoffman, Hoyleton, and Central City. www.fsbhoffman.com. Donewald Distributing, proudly distributing Anheuser-Busch products. Quality service since 1965. And Prairie Creek Apartments, affordable student housing. www.prairie-creek-apartments.com. Second half action here getting underway, and it looks like it's going to be the starting 4. Starting 5 for Kaskaskia: Jalen Thomas, Kyra Duncan, Jaya Hedgepeth, Naira Ford, and Shania Young. Thomas with it, left side over to Ford. Parkland out there with their original starting 5 also. Thomas trying to get it underneath to Nunn. She can't handle the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Their starting 5, Sarah Isif, Naomi McDaniel, Ross Webb, Maddie Harper, and Shaylin Bell. And quickly, they get it right back to Naomi McDaniel. She puts it up and in off the glass to make it 43-23. Inbounds pass to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth looking underneath, trying to get it underneath to Nunn. She's guarded there by Bell, and Bell tips it, and it goes out of bounds. So Kaskaskia, Blue Angels will keep it underneath their own basket. Ford with the inbound, bounces it out over now to Duncan. Duncan driving into the paint, floater up off the glass, no good. Hedgepeth with the rebound. Hedgepeth now back out to Duncan. Duncan gonna pull up for 3, count it. Yep, they're only gonna say 2. She was inside the arc. So 43-25. Quickly, Bell takes a pass, cutting down the lane, shot up, no good, loose rebound, battle there, and Blue Angels come up with it. Nice job there by Jalen Thomas running down the loose ball before McDaniel could get to it. Thomas now to Bell, to Ford, now over to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth's turnaround jumper from the free throw line, up no good. And Bell with the rebound. Harper brings it across half court. Harper backs it up now and resets the offense. Right side over to Webb. To Harper, dribbles through traffic, up off the glass too hard. And the ball goes through the hands of Thomas, right into the hands of Bell. Her put back up, no good. And Hedgepeth comes down with the rebound for the Blue Angels. Ford, left side to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth, 4-3. That one's short off the front of the iron. And the rebound comes off the backboard into the hands of Maddie Harper. Harper dribbling around the screen at the top, bounce pass underneath to McDaniel. She grabs the basketball and puts it up off the glass for an easy 2. McDaniel controlling this ball game. And Kaskaskia trying to force it underneath to Shania Nunn, who comes in averaging 18 points a game, and she had 2 at halftime. And another turnover as the errant pass got away from her. And here again, Ford working against Harper, picks her pocket, loose ball, and forces Harper to throw it away. She tried to get it over to Shaylin Bell. And Bell just out of her reach, and it comes out of bounds right here in front of me. Thomas gets it into Duncan. Now to Thomas. Trying to force it down inside to Shania Nunn, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul, and this one's going to go against Parkland and Shaylin Bell. Will pick up her 3rd personal foul. Jay Jenkins trying to make it a point that we got to force the ball inside and get Shania back involved in this game. Coming in, averaging 18 points a game. Held to 2 as she sat a lot of the first half on the bench in foul trouble. Shania Nunn shot up, no good. Battle in there by Jalen Thomas. She comes out with the rebound. Now to Hedgepeth, now over to Ford. Now right side to Duncan. Duncan underneath the Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth dribbles around. McDaniel puts it up and in for 2. 45-27. Parkland quickly gets it up over to Isaac. Isaac down to Webb. Webb looking inside, gets it to Bell. Bell shot blocked by Hedgepeth. Second attempt, no good. And Thomas comes out of there with the rebound, and now we got a whistle. And they're going to call Thomas on a double dribble as she came out of the traffic and couldn't handle the basketball. Substitution into the game now for Parkland. Rhiannon Skoog checking in for Bell. Harper for 3 from the left baseline up, no good, and Hedgepeth with the rebound. Hedgepeth outlet to Ford. Ford, right side. Gets it underneath to Nunn. Nunn buries the shoulder, driving to the basket. Skoog gonna block it, but they're gonna get Skoog on the foul also. So Shania Nunn getting involved here in the second half for the Blue Angels. Skoog will pick up her second personal, second team foul. And Shania Nunn will go to the free throw line. And the first one is up and in. And Shania Nunn is about a 69% shooter from the free throw line. She makes them both. 45-29. Harper will bring it across half court. Ford greets her there. Now left side over to Webb. Webb down to the point. Now right side over to Isaac. Isaac trying to get underneath. They get it to McDaniel. McDaniel underneath to Skoog. Skoog, a low pass, trying to go back up with it, and I believe Kyra Duncan was there. Yes, Duncan with the foul to knock the ball loose, and they're going to call her on the foul. So Duncan will pick up the foul. Checking in for Parkland, number 12, Claire Willauer. Ross Webb will go to the bench. And Rhiannon Skoog at the free throw line. The first one is up and no good. Duncan's second personal foul. First team foul here in the third quarter. And Skoog drops the second one in there. 46-29. Ford will bring it across half court. Underneath to Nunn, back up top to Ford. Nunn's gonna back up towards the paint. They get it back to her. She's quickly double teamed out to Ford. Ford fakes a shot, drives around, shot up, no good. Battle off the rebound, and McDaniel comes down with it for Parkland. And a quick outlet pass through to Harper, and quickly gets it over to Willauer, and Willauer got turned around, and the ball goes out of bounds off of her, and Isaac will check out of the game for Parkland, and checking in will be Kenzie Decker. Duncan brings it across half court. Duncan dribbles down to the right side. Pull-up jumper from 16. Nothing but net there. Nice job there by Kyra Duncan. 46-31. Harper driving into the lane. Shot up by Skoog and no good. Nunn with the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Duncan. Duncan pushing it up the court. Gonna go coast to coast. Shot up, no good. Battle there. Thomas with the rebound. Forces it over to Ford now. Ford holds it, they reset the offense. Up top to Duncan. Duncan driving into the paint. Her shot underneath, that's gonna fall short. I believe she intended that to be a pass, thinking Hedgepeth was gonna roll to the basket, and it did not, and it goes out of bounds. So the Blue Angels unable to capitalize on the defense on the other end, from the defense on the other end. Harper with it. Harper, bounce pass right side over to Decker. Decker now out over to Willauer. Willauer gonna drive into the paint, bounce pass underneath to McDaniel. McDaniel kicks it out to Skoog. Skoog, 16-footer from the left side. That is up and good to make it 48-31 on the basket by Skoog, and a timeout called by Parkland. 48-31 here, 4:55 to go. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. .455 to go here in the third quarter, 48-31. Parkland leading the Blue Angels. They've led by as many as 24 in the first half. Had a 20-point lead at halftime. Sorry, 18-point lead at halftime. The Blue Angels picking up on the defensive end of the ball and also working the ball inside to Shania Nunn, trying to get her involved. Ford with it down to the right wing. Now backs it out behind the arc. Now up top over to Duncan. Duncan for three, short off the front of the iron. Hedgepeth with the rebound. Hedgepeth goes back up, but McDaniel there with the block. And it goes out of bounds, so Kaskaskia will keep it on the far end. Ford to do the inbound. Ford finally gets it up top to Thomas. Thomas now over to Hedgepeth, back to Thomas. Now over to Ford on the right wing. McDaniel and Nunn battling down low in the paint. Hedgepeth at the point, now to Ford. Ford gonna pull up for three, count it. 48-34. Parkland quickly trying to push it. They try to get it up to Claire Willauer and beat the defense, but Kaskaskia got back and it goes out of bounds off of Willauer. So KC here trying to pull to within 12. Maybe 11. Nunn for three, right side, in and out, no good. And Skoog comes up with the rebound for Parkland. Out to Harper. Harper brings it across half court, left side to Willauer. Willauer driving into the paint, kicks it out over to Decker on the right side. Decker trying to travel around, and Ford's going to get called on the reach in. Nia Ford will pick up her third personal, and substitution into the game for Parkland. Sarah Iseth will check back in. Iseth, Parkland inbounds it underneath to McDaniel. They get her back involved. Count the bucket in the foul, and the foul's going to go against Shania Nunn. That'll be her third personal, third team foul. Substitution into the game. Destiny Sanders will come in as Shania Nunn will go out with three fouls. Naomi McDaniel, that's the first time she's really touched the ball in the paint in probably over 4 minutes. 50-34. McDaniel at the free throw line. The shot is up off the back of the iron, no good, and Hedgepeth with the rebound for the Blue Angels. Nia Ford will bring it across half court. Right side over to Duncan. Duncan dribbles around the screen. Duncan pulls up from beyond backside, and the ball is tipped and goes out of bounds and was set to go out of bounds off of Maddie Harper. But Naira Ford was there. Got a hand on it, so Parkland will keep it, and checking into the ball game now, number 2, Tyra Davis. Tyra Davis, my bad. 5'6" sophomore from Dunlap, Illinois. McDaniel with it in the paint, little jumper up, too hard off the back of the iron, and Hedgepeth comes down with a rebound. Hedgepeth over to Duncan. Duncan dribbles down to the right side, guarded there by Decker. Hands it off to Sanders. Sanders to Hedgepeth in the paint. Hedgepeth turnaround jumper up over McDaniel. Basket no good, but we're going to have a whistle and a foul, and that one's going to go against Naomi McDaniel. McDaniel, 6'1", standing straight up with her hands in the air, and she's looks at the official saying, "What are you talking about? I didn't touch her." Maddie Harper checks out of the game for the Cobras, and checking in is Chloe Gould, number 10. 5'7" freshman from Danville, Indiana. Jaya Hedgepeth with the basket at the free throw line. 50-35. Coach Jay Jenkins drops all of his players back off the line now, gets them back for defense. And Hedgepeth misses the second. McDaniels with the rebound. She hands it off to Gould. Gould will bring it up across half court. Right side over to Isaac. Isaac now left side over to Decker. Decker looking down low to Skoog. Skoog going to dribble into the paint, kicks it back out to Decker. Decker for three, count it. Kenzie Decker. 53-35, just as the Blue Angels were trying to battle back into it. Parkland brings it back up to an 18-point lead. Duncan on the drive when the shot up, no good, and Duncan battling after that for the rebound. And her and Rhiannon Skoog battle it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kyra Duncan. Gould brings it across half court to Isif over on the right wing into Skoog. Skoog from the right elbow, shot up, no good. And Hedgepeth tips the ball around and runs it down to get the rebound. Hedgepeth up to Thomas. Thomas on the right wing. Up top to Duncan. Duncan to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth for three, count it. Jaya Hedgepeth, 53-38. Isif with it, trying to get it underneath to Duncan. Sanders and Thomas go down underneath, and that leaves the paint wide open for McDaniel, and she puts it back up and in for two. Duncan with it at the point, over to Thomas. Now to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth trying to bounce it underneath to Sanders, and McDaniel got a hand on it and tips it out of bounds. Substitution into the game, Shaylin Bell checking back in for Parkland, as well as Ross Webb, as Skoog and Decker go to the bench for a breather. Minute and a half to go here in the third quarter, 55-38. Blue Angels trying to get it into Sanders. Hedgepeth's passes out of her reach, and it goes out of bounds. Gould, left side to Isif. Isif back down to Goog. Gould inside to Bell. Bell, spin move in the paint, little floater, rolls around the rim and falls through. Shaylin Bell with the basket there. Cameron Piron to the scorer's table. Gonna try to get in here before the end of the third quarter. Hedgepeth taking the pass there from Duncan, and it's tipped and goes out of bounds. The Blue Angels gonna call a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here as Jay Jenkins gets in it. Cameron Piron checking into the game. Let's talk about some more of our sponsors here. API Survey, land surveying and civil engineering. They're located in Nashville, Illinois, 618-478-9000. Munkin, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, GMC, Chevrolet, Buick, Toyota, and Nissan for all your automotive needs. Go to Munkin in Centralia and Mount Vernon, serving the area since 1967. State Farm Insurance, Jack Graham Agency, located at 426 West Broadway, Centralia, Illinois. For all your insurance needs, contact Jack at 618-533-2753. Back from the timeout. Megan Cronk checking into the game now for the Blue Angels. Cronk, bounce pass inside to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth got around McDaniel, shot up off the glass, no good, but a whistle and a foul. And Jaya Hedgepeth will go to the free throw line, and Shaylin Bell will pick up her fourth foul. Maddie Harper checks into the game for McDaniel, and now Bell will come back out as Rhiannon Skoog will come back in. Jaya Hedgepeth at the free throw line. And Hedgepeth. First one is up and in. Hedgepeth's second free throw. Off the back of the iron, no good. Ball tipped around. Hedgepeth almost got the old rebound. Jenkins pulled all the other defenders back. Harper with it at the point. To Webb, left side. Back up top to Harper. 28 seconds, 15 on the shot clock. Now we got a whistle and a foul against Tyra Davis. Picks up her first personal. Team fourth here in the third quarter. Rosh, Webb with it, up to Harper. Harper driving in the lane. Floater off the glass, good for two. 59-39, a 20-point lead again for Parkland. Davis with it. Davis on the dribble to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth, that one looked like it was partially tipped there by Skoog. Davis in there battling for the rebound. And before the officials could make a traveling call or anything like that, a timeout is called by Kaskaskia coach Jay Jenkins. Full timeout with 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. We're just going to keep it right here and stuff. Lee Sports in Nashville for all your sporting needs. Contact Lee Sports. Give you a Blues update. They're tied 2. Nope, Blues just went on top, 3-2. With 8:22 to go in the third period over the Florida Panthers.
Is that a full?
Big day here for college football also is championship, and the Big 12 championship game. It is Baylor leading number 5 Oklahoma 21-16 with 3 to go in the fourth quarter. 3-point attempt there by Kronk is up, no good, and that's going to bring our third quarter to an end. Parkland continues with a 20-point lead here over the Blue Angels of Kaskaskia. We'll be right back. And we go into fourth quarter action here. Parkland with a 20-point lead over the Blue Angels. Parkland will start with the basketball here. Harper. Left side now over to Gould. Gould to Isif. Isif to Webb. Webb back to Harper. Harper drives, bounce pass inside, trying to get it to Skoog, and there to take the ball away is Jalen Thomas. Thomas gives it to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth brings it up the court. Hedgepeth dribbles over to the right side. Almost loses a handle on it. Now she gets out over to Cameron Piron. Piron to Kronk. Up to Hedgepeth. Now over to Thomas. Thomas driving into the paint. Pulls up, and they're going to call her for a travel as she lost control. Chloe Gould will bring it across half court. Over to Harper. Harper to Webb. Webb driving into the paint. Floater off the front of the iron, no good. Skoog in there with the rebound. And they're going to call a jump ball. And it's going to go back to the Blue Angels. Skoog got tied up from behind. Tyra Davis brings it across right side. 3-point attempt there by Kronk, no good, and Skoog comes back with the rebound. Skoog to Webb, to Harper. Harper, left side over to Gould. Gould Gets it down to Isif. Isif for three, and she rattles that one home. Her second three of the game. Hedgebeth for three for the Blue Angels. That one rolls around the rim and comes out. Here comes Parkland. Gould with it on the right wing, gonna drive in, a little floater short. Battle for the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parkland. Substitutions into the game here. Naomi McDaniel checking back in for Parkland, and coming back in for Kaskaskia is Nia Ford, Shania Nunn, and Kyra Duncan. Right side over to Kronk. Kronk bounce pass into Nunn. Nunn working her way into the basket. And she gets a shot off and picks up the foul against Parkland. Shania Nunn will go to the free throw line. And the foul will go against number 24 of Parkland. That'll be Rhiannon Skoog. Nunn at the free throw line, puts the first one in. And she makes the second one, 62-41. Maddie Harper, left side, over to Webb. Got it inside to McDaniel. McDaniel loses a handle on it as she tried to feed it to Skoog down below. Kronk with it, left wing for three. That one's short off the glass. And a rebound there by Nunn. And the putback. The foul is going to go against Rhiannon Skoog. Be her second. Shania Nunn back at the free throw line. She puts the first one up and in. And she makes the second one. Substitution in the game there. Shaylin Bell back into the game for Parkland. Webb with it. Webb to Bell. Bell driving down the lane. Floater is good, and the foul. Foul is going against Kyra Duncan. Third personal, team first here in the fourth period. Shaylin Bell at the free throw line. That one's up and in. Ford pushes it up the court. Right side over to Kronk, now back to Ford. Looking inside, Ford dribbles. Left side over to Kronk. Kronk for three, that one's short. Bounces off the front of the iron and goes out of bounds. It'll be Parkland basketball. 7:11 to go. Here in the ball game. 65-43. Parkland has been in control of this game from the opening tip. Isif to Harper. Harper trying to get it over to Webb, and an errant pass goes out of bounds. Webb will check out of the game. Kenzie Decker back in. Ford with it on the right wing. Nunn coming up to set the screen. Ford dribbles to the right, now back up to the left, looking inside, now cross-court pass over to Kronk. Kronk back up top to Duncan. To Kronk again for three, that one's off the mark. Battling inside, Davis for the rebound. Davis kicks it out to Ford. Ford now right side over to Duncan. Duncan inside to Nunn. Shania Nunn can't get the basket to fall, and McDaniel with the rebound. Decker with it to McDaniel. McDaniel, spin move. And they're going to call her for a travel as she tried to get around Megan Kronk. 5'8" sophomore from Highland High School, Highland, Illinois. Three-point attempt there by Duncan. Short off the iron, and McDaniel comes down with another rebound for the Cobras. To Harper, 6 minutes to go here in the ballgame. Left side over to Decker, now to McDaniel. McDaniel dribbles down the paint. Floater short off the front of the iron, and Nunn has position and comes down with the rebound. Ford brings it across half court to Tyra Davis. Now over to Ford. Ford dribbles over to the right side. Lead pass underneath to Shania Nunn, and just off her fingertips, and she steps out of bounds. Claire Willauer checking into the game for Parkland. Sarah Isaac to the bench. Harper brings it across half court. Harper to Decker, to Bell. Bell wide open, but takes two dribbles and has that one blocked by Nunn, but McDaniel there with the rebound and the putback for two. Naomi McDaniel has been a handful here today for the Blue Angels. Battle inside, they get it into Nunn. Nunn tries an over the back shot, it looked like. That one comes up short. Maddie Harper with it under pressure from Nia Ford. Gets it into Bell. Bell's shot no good. McDaniel comes up with the rebound, and now we have a whistle and a foul as McDaniel hits the court. And we're at the 4:52 mark. We're going to take immediate timeout, but we'll be back right after this message. 67-43 is your score. Parkland on top of Kaskaskia Blue Angels here. 4:52 to go in the ball game. Blue Angels basketball, length of the court to go. Nia Ford will bring it across half court. Parkland just drops back to a 2-3 zone defense as they lead here by 24. Matching their largest lead of the game. Nunn. Three-point attempt by Kyra Duncan on the left wing, and that one's good. 67-46. Harper will bring it across. Right side over to Decker. Back up to the point to Harper. Dribbles through traffic. Little floater through the lane. Nice little finger roll there. Gets it over the front of the rim and in. 46-69. Blue Angels trailing. 4 minutes to go. Cronk with it. Left wing. Up top to Ford. Now to Duncan. Now to Cronk. Inside to Nunn, kicks it out to Ford on the left wing. Back up top to Cronk, she's open for three. That's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. Blue Angels struggling all day today. Substitutions into the game here for the Cobras. Number 20, Brooke Runge, coming into the game, as well as number 10, Chloe Gould. Cameron Piron checking back into the game for the Blue Angels. She's out there with Tyra Davis and Shania Bell, Kyra Duncan, and Nia Ford. Gould with it to McDaniel. McDaniel into the paint, kicks it out, intended for Gould, and it goes into the pep band. And it's going to be last touched by Kaskaskia checking in for Parkland. Number 30 it is, Emily Miller, 5'11" freshman from Hoop Pole, Illinois. Cassandra Sams back into the game for the Blue Angels. Duncan to Nunn, up top to Ford. 69-46, underneath to Nunn. She lays it up off the glass, a nice in and out passing there, and the Blue Angels get the basket, 69-48. And Gould's pass well over the top of Claire Willauer. Willauer 5'5", even if she was Naomi McDaniel's height of 6'1", she still might not have caught it. And now Duncan, Nairn pass, McDaniels with the steal, and the layup off the glass is good. 71-48, 2:42 to go in this one. Davis loses a handle on it. Taken away there is Chloe Gould comes up with it. And in retaliation, Kyra Duncan picks up the foul, her fourth personal. Checking in now, Jaya Hedgepeth back in for Kaskaskia. And Rhiannon Skoog back in the game for Parkland. Right side over to Willauer. Willauer pull-up jumper, 14, that one's good. 73-48. Ford with it. Getting it underneath to Sams. Sams shot up, no good. Nunn there with the rebound, and ball is tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors Parkland. Shania Nunn will go to the bench. Destiny Sanders will check back in, and now coming in, Tyra Davis back into the game, and she's going to take the place of Nia Ford. 2:09 to go in this contest. Chloe Gould. Left side to Willauer, trying to get inside to Skoog. Can't get it. Miller with it. And Miller gets it tied up by it looked like, I believe, Destiny Sanders. And the possession arrow will go back to Kaskaskia. Cassandra Sams brings it across. Right side to Hedgepeth. Underneath to Davis, and Davis. Nope, correction, that was Cassandra Sams with the shot, and she picks up the foul. And the foul will go against Rhiannon Skoog. And that's going to be her fifth personal. She's going to foul out. Cassandra Sams will go to the line to shoot 2. Coach Jenkins pulls the other 4 ladies back off the free throw line, and Sams makes that one. 73-49. .4 lead. Willauer with it. Over to Webb on the baseline. Webb gonna drive in. Kicks it out right side. Over to Runge. Runge to Webb, shot up, no good, and battle for the rebound between 2 Blue Angels as it was going between Tyra Davis and Destiny Sanders, and neither one of them grabs it, and it goes out of bounds, so Parkland will keep it underneath their own basket with 1:21 to go here in the game. Gould trying to throw it up top, pass intercepted by the Lady Blue Angels, and Cameron Piron takes it down and lays it up and in for 2. Willauer with it on the left wing. 1 minute to go here in the ballgame. Gould up to Webb. Right side. Over to Runge. Runge down to Willauer to Gould for three. That one's off the mark. And the rebound off of the Blue Angels and out of bounds. So Parkland will keep it. Here again. Inbound pass up top to Willauer. Willauer, one on the shot clock. Can't get the shot off, a shot clock violation. And that'll go to the Blue Angels. 38 seconds to go. Sams, left side, over to Piron. Piron rattles one home for three. 73-54. Gould to Webb. Shot clock and game clock pretty much match each other right now. So, Willauer with it. To Gould. Gould wide open for three, no good. Cameron Piron with the rebound. Outlet pass to Sams. Sams shot up, no good, and there's the buzzer. Your final score here. The Parkland College Lady Cobras 73, the Kaskaskia College Blue Angels 54, a 19-point loss. The final score here. And that's going to do it. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll try to get you some scoring totals here from both the teams, and then we'll have Blue Devil action yet coming up today against Lewis and Clark. We'll be back right after these messages.
Crucible, decibel, douche-dropper. I drop Sarah Quills, you can call me a pill-popper. Ladies, you can squeeze me like a dropper for your pink eye. I think I might swing by and get proper with my pink tie. Victims of my rhythm, my technique will leave you weak. The physics of my prisms, you can't mimic my mystique. Listen up, when I peek like Gwen Stefani, don't speak. If you're a freak, let me slap your other cheek. Yes, I'm lascivious. My fastidious divinations leave you oblivious. Like Odysseus, I'm an Olympian when I get busiest. Still wet when I walk, so I'm amphibious. Amphibious. Check it out. Amphibious. In a quagmire. I gotta find Frodo and get back to the Shire fastidious. Yes, I'm a live wire. I spit fire, so turn up your amplifier. Let me debunk this debacle. I'll fill the holes in your myths like spackle. You scribble your image, but when you scrimmage, you get tackled. I bring joy like a toy in every box like Cracker Jackal. What? Transluminal light inside your arteries. Prodigious harmonies full of oddities. The luck that wins you lotteries. Now you can ponder this quagmire into glossaries of hypotheses. Or you can accept my words as prophecies. Hypothesize the ideologies. Your tragedies and comedies. Yes, I'm an anomaly. Like a sucker MC on your knee, y'all. You're getting weaker like a dying battery. Women say they love you, but it's only flattery. What they really want is my anatomy, and it's making you mad like the Mad Hatter be. Actually, you've been had. Amphibious, in a quagmire. Sink low beneath the willow where I flow fastidious. Yes, I'm a live wire. When I spit fire, don't get caught inside the crossfire. Turn it up. 3, 2. Let me address the attendees in distress. Bewilder you with my finesse. You acquiesce to my aptitude. Imbued with the magnitude, yes, I confess. My attitude is crude nevertheless. You can't buy harmonies like these at the pharmacy. You can't receive my perversity in your university. Certainly not in Portuguese. From Sao Paulo to Rio to Tel Aviv, I televise what I intend to evangelize. I empathize with the disenfranchised. circumcised, decolonize, legalize the medicine that's demonized. Fluidly I eulogize truth imprudently. With gratuity I surmise what comes to you is your suppressed fluently. What? So frequently it's lunacy. You so foolishly circumcise the butterflies in your own community. But you have no immunity. I scrutinize your impunity without compromise. Play you like frogs and flies. I romp you in my swamp. Amphibious in a quagmire. I gotta find Frodo and get back to the Shire fastidious. Yes, I'm a live wire. I spit fire, so turn up your amplifier.
afternoon, basketball fans, and welcome back to Kaskaskia College here for game number 2 of our Saturday doubleheader. Game 2 is the Blue Devils, the men's basketball team, taking on the Trailblazers of Lewis and Clark College. Take a look at our starting lineups first for the Trailblazers. They come in with a record of 2 wins and 3 losses. Starting at guard, a 6'3" freshman from Atlanta, Georgia, Jeff Daniels. The other at forward, a 6'5" freshman from Orlando, Florida, Vaughn Peterson. At guard, a 6'2" freshman from Granite City, Illinois, number 10, Zidane Moore. A 6'8" freshman at forward from Dayton, Ohio, Anton Webb. And at forward, a 6'5" freshman from Montgomery, Alabama, number 24, Latarian White. Trailblazers are coached by Doug Stotler. For your Kaskaskia men, Blue Devils, they come in with a record of 7 wins and 2 losses. Starting at one guard, a 6-foot sophomore from Cairo, Illinois, number 3, Chauncey Hughes. At forward, a 6'6" freshman from South Bend, Indiana, number 4, Jalen Petty. At guard, a 6-foot sophomore from East St. Louis, Illinois, number 10, Travion Jones. At forward, a 6'5" sophomore from New Orleans, Louisiana, number 24, Dylan Delott. And at forward, a 6'8" freshman from Murray, Kentucky, number 34, Darius Duffy. Blue Devils are coached by Brian Hancock. So, Blue Devils 7-1 on the season. Their only loss came last week to the hands of Alany. Game that you saw right here on the Facebook page and the YouTube channel. As we'll get set here, 20-minute halves. Blue Devils wearing their white home uniforms with the dark blue trim and numbers. Trailblazers in their road black with blue and white trim and lettering and numbers. Webb against Duffy in the center circle as the officials get set. And he's up, and Blue Devils come down with the basketball. Chauncey Hughes will bring it across half court. Hughes going to quickly drive to the right. Picks his dribble up, now bounce pass up top to Petty. Petty now right side to Duffy. Lewis and Clark in a man-to-man defense. Duffy now over to Travion Jones. Jones dribbles into the paint, spin move. Little floater around the rim, no good, and a rebound. Pulled down there by Peterson. Peterson quickly brings it back up to court. Left side now over to Daniels. Daniels will dribble up to the point. He'll set up the offense. Now back to Peterson. The give and go there. Now Peterson on the dribble at the right point. He's going to pull up, shoot for 3. That one's going to be well short, an air ball. And it goes out of bounds. KC will get the basketball. A little full court pressure here by Lewis and Clark. Zidane Moore putting the pressure there on Travion Jones. Jones, bounce pass right side over to Duffy. Duffy over to Hughes. As it looked like an errant pass, but Hughes came up from the baseline to get it. Now to Petty. Petty back over to Hughes on the baseline, going to drive, kicks it back out to Petty. Petty for 3. That one's going to be off the mark. And the rebound comes down into the hands of Zidane Moore. Moore takes it coast to coast, trying to pull up, and at the same time trying to pass it off to Peterson. And it gets tipped out of bounds off of KC. David Granger, 6'6" freshman out of East St. Louis, coming into the game now. He's going to replace Jalen Petty. Daniels with it on the right side, up top to Peterson. Peterson back to Daniels. Dribbles it over left side to Zidane Moore. Moore underneath to White. Back up top to Moore. Moore driving into the paint. Reverse layup off the glass, good for 2. Lewis and Clark puts the first points on the scoreboard. 8:18 to go in the first half. Jones with it to Granger. Now to Hughes. Hughes, pull-up jumper inside the arc, off the back of the iron, no good. And Peterson with the rebound. Peterson, uplet pass to White. White now to Webb. Back to Webb in the point after he passed it off to Daniels, and Webb can't handle it. Here comes KC. Outlet pass all the way up to Granger, and Granger takes it to the hole and lays it off the glass for 2. We're tied. Moore brings it across half court. Hands it off now over to Daniels. Daniels on the dribble. Man-to-man defensive pressure by KC. To Moore. Moore pull up for 3. That one's no good. DeLotte with the rebound. He hands it off to Hughes. Chauncey Hughes bounce pass left side to Jones. Jones back up top to Granger. Granger wide open for 3. They're going to let him pump it. And that one's up and no good. And Webb pulls down the rebound for the Trailblazers. Bringing it across half court. Moore working there against Chauncey Hughes. Tied at 2. Daniels working into the paint. Pull up floater, good. 4-2. Nice move there by Jeff Daniels. Little spin move into the paint and a pull up and a nice little soft touch. Hughes with it. Dribbles over to the right side. Back up top to Duffy. Now left side over to Jones. Jones fires for 3. That one's no good. Webb comes down with the rebound. Outlet pass over to Daniels. Daniels brings it across. Picks up speed. Spin move into the paint. Loses a handle on it. Loose ball. Picking it up is Darius Duffy. Duffy coming down with the jam. 4-4. Nice move there by Darius Duffy. Wasted no time going in on that one. Peterson up top to Daniels. Now over to Moore. Moore trying to dribble behind the back, loses it, but now picks it back up. Moore driving into the lane, and a whistle and an offensive foul against Zidane Moore. Nice job there by Granger, I believe it was. It got set there in the paint. Tied here at 4. 15:44 to go in the first half. Full court pressure by Lewis and Clark. Now they get it to Travion Jones, who takes it across half court. Zone. Jones right side to DeLotte. DeLotte now over to Hughes. To Jones. Jones driving into the paint. Through the land of Giants, and that one's tipped out of bounds as it blocked. Quickly down the court, Lewis and Clark with it, and a high three-pointer from Jeff Daniels on the right baseline, and that one counts for 3. 7-4. Hughes brings it across half court. Hughes to Granger. Granger now to DeLotte. DeLotte trying to go down the left baseline to Chauncey Hughes, and that pass is too high and it goes out of bounds. Turnover on the Blue Devils. Zidane Moore will bring it up the court. Hughes on defense. Now left side to Latarian White. And the Blue Devil foul there as David Granger got a little anxious. Ran into him with the body. His first personal, team first. Trailblazers will inbound it across court. Inbound pass to Peterson. Peterson hands it back to Moore. Moore on the dribble, Chauncey. Hughes on the defense. Moore drives down the lane, and they get it to roll. KC's trying to say it was touched there by Daniels that came in, but the officials say nope. 9-4. Lewis and Clark on top. Right side. Over to DeLotte. To Jones at the point. Now to Hughes. Hughes pull-up jumper. That's short off the iron, and the rebound pulled down by Vaughn Peterson for Lewis and Clark. Trailblazers with the ball. To Moore. Moore posting up on the on the right baseline. Spin move. Kicks it out left side. 3-point attempt. Nope, 2-point attempt by Anton Webb, and he buries that in 11-4. KC trailing here. Granger with it at the point to DeLotte. DeLotte to Duffy. Duffy out to Jones, underneath to Granger. Granger on the right baseline. Hits Jones, cutting down the lane, and a little finger roll floater. Falls through, 11-6. Peterson driving baseline. Kicks it out, a three-pointer to Latarian White. 14-6. Lewis and Clark on top. Chauncey Hughes working against Jeff Daniels. Hughes drives to the free throw line. Pull up, dump pass over to Darius Duffy, and Duffy with a nice move to lay it up off the glass for two, 14-8. Moore uses the screen there by Webb. Now at the point, bounce pass underneath to Daniels. Daniels shot up, no good. Travion Hughes brings down the rebound. Sorry, Travion Jones. To DeLotte, to Duffy, over to Jones, now to Hughes. Hughes with the screen, the three-point attempt, count it. 14-11. For Chauncey Hughes coming into the game, averaging about 11 points a game. Moore with it. Goes around the screen. Moore going to pull up for three. That one's going to be short. DeLotte with the rebound. Hands it off to Jones. Jones sets the offense, dribbles over to the left wing. Bounce pass over to Hughes. Hughes, he's going to pull up for three again from the right wing. Count that one, and we're tied at 14. 11:24 to go here in the first half. Zidane Moore. Multiple substitutions getting ready to come in here at the next whistle. 3 for Lewis and Clark. 2, I believe, for KC. White over to Moore. Moore, shot clock down to 5. Left baseline jumper up by White, no good. And Duffy with the rebound. To Hughes, Hughes on the right wing. Hughes to Granger. Now left side, over to DeLotte. DeLotte drives, gets it off the glass, no good, loose ball rebound. Here come the Trailblazers. Peterson, sorry, Daniels with it, driving, and we're gonna have a whistle and a foul. And we're also gonna have a media timeout here at 10.5 minutes to go. Substitutions in the game, we'll get to them, but we're gonna take a quick break here. 14 all. And welcome back here to Kaskaskia College, tied at 14, 10.5, coming out of the media timeout into the game for KC. Jalen Petty checks back in, as well as Jackson Hari, a 5'9" freshman out of Oakville, in for the first time here today. 3 substitutions into the game for the Trailblazers. A.J. Thompson, 6'3" freshman from Mabane, North Carolina. Kevin McCoy, a 6-foot freshman from St. Louis, Missouri. And Suli Diaby, a 6'5" freshman from Springfield, Massachusetts. And the basket is up and in for the Trailblazer by Diaby to make it 16-14 with 10 minutes to go here in the first half, halfway through. Travion Jones, left side over to Delott. Delott goes around the screen of Petty. Now back into Petty. Petty backing his way into the paint, kicks it all the way back up top to Jones. 9 on the shot clock. Jones driving down the lane, can't get the shot. He hands it off over to Petty. Petty puts it up, trying to be tipped in by Duffy, no good. And then the long pass all the way down the court, intended for Peterson, and Jackson Hari runs it down. Here come the Blue Devils, and a nice little alley-oop pass to Darius Duffy. He puts it home for his second dunk of the game, and that was a nice pass there by Jalen Petty. We're tied at 16. Peterson with it. Peterson on the dribble, bounce pass. That one's intended for Webb, and Hari's there to intercept it. Hari pull up from the free throw line. That one's too hard off the back of the iron, tipped around by Duffy. Hari gets it back, reverse layup, little underhand, no good. Rebound there by Jalen Petty, and the ball is blocked out of bounds from behind, and substitutions back into the game. Number 5, Marquez Rue checking into the game for the Trailblazers, as well as number 22, Kevin McCoy into the game. Hari looking for the inbound pass, gets it in there to Delott, over to Travion Jones. Jones working there against McCoy. Jones dribbles down the left side of the lane, shot up, comes up a little bit short, but Jones is right there for the tip back and puts it in for 2. 18-16, I believe this is KC's first lead of the game. Webb with it. Kicks it back out over to Diaby. Diaby dribbling into traffic and loses his footing as he tries to go through 2 defenders. And he's going to be called for the travel. Jackson Hari will bring it across half court. He's working there against McCoy. Right side over to Jones. Jones going to drive all the way to the right baseline, kicks it back out to Duffy. Duffy back up top to Petty. Now over to Delott, now to Hari. Hari back over to Duffy. Gets it to Jones, to Hari. Hari driving into the paint, goes up, gets a shot up, and it's tipped out of bounds as no whistle. So KC will keep it underneath their own basket here to my left. Checking into the game for Lewis and Clark, Xavier Duncan. He's going, head coach Doug Stotler says, you gotta get these rebounds, you gotta get the rebounds. Emphasis on that. Hari with it out the point. Hari, free throw line, tries to get it off before the shot clock, does not. Shot clock violation, so Lewis and Clark will take over with 7:50 to go here in the first half. KC on top, 18-16. Diaby now hands it off to McCoy. McCoy driving down the lane, trying to get it off. Intentional pass to Xavier Duncan, and it goes through his hands and out of bounds, so turnover on the Trailblazers. And with that said, Stotler wants to take a timeout, talk to his team here. 30-second break. We'll just keep it right here. Let's talk about some of our Kaskaskia College Sports Association corporate sponsors. Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, 3 locations to serve you in Hoffman, Hoyleton, and Central City. Visit them on the web at www.fsbhoffman.com. Donowald Distributing, proudly serving multiple counties, Clinton County, Marion, Madison. Quality service since 1965. And Prairie Creek Apartments, affordable student housing. Prairie Creek their website, www.prairie-creek-apartments.com. 7:36 to go. Here in the first half, 18-16. KC on top by 2. Coming out of the Lewis and Clark timeout. Full court, man-to-man pressure by Lewis and Clark. Petty, Hari, DeLotte get it across half court. Hari with it now over on the right baseline. Hari gets it inside, intended there for Petty. DeLotte comes away with it now to Jones, now back up top to Hari. Jackson Hari, Oakville, Illinois. Hari dribbling to the right side, hands it off to Duffy. Duffy in the paint, Duffy shot up before the shot clock, no good. And the rebound tipped around before the Trailblazers come up with it. McCoy going coast to coast, and Duffy coming down to block that one out of bounds. And it's going to stay on the far end with the Trailblazers.
Run it all the way through.
And we're going to get a media timeout in here. 18-16. KC on top. We'll be back right after these messages. Kaskaskia leading here by 2 over Lewis and Clark. Just under 7 to go in the first half, 18-16. It'll be Lewis and Clark basketball on the far end. It'll be Kevin McCoy to do the inbound passing. Gets it into Marquise Rue. Rue gets it out over there to Demarion Shanklin, and Shanklin's basket up, no good. KC with the rebound. Travion Jones dribbles over to the left side, under pressure there by Kevin McCoy, and McCoy got a bit of his hand in there and knocked it away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by KC. And inbounded right here to my left. McCoy will take the inbound pass from Shanklin. Now to Shanklin on the right side. Shanklin going to drive, now kicks it down over to the right baseline. That one went to Xavier Duncan. His pass taken away by DeLotte, and DeLotte takes it down and hammers it home with the one-handed dunk. 20-16, KC on top by 4. Marquise Rue now left side over to Shanklin. Shanklin working there against Hari. Shanklin at the point, now right side over to Diaby. Diaby kicks it out left side to Rue. Rue driving, working against DeLotte. Rue, nice little move, shot up, no good. And rebound tied up there between Rue and Petty of KC, and the jump ball. Substitutions into the game here. Substitutions into the game for the Trailblazers. Number 3, Jeff Daniels checking back in, as well as Zidane Moore. And number 24, Latarian White back into the game. Hari working here right in front of us now. Dribbles over to the right side. Heavy pressure there by Moore. Hari still under pressure. Finally hands it off to Duffy. Duffy to DeLotte. DeLotte Back up top to Jones. Jones around the screen. Jones cuts back into the into the lane. His shot off the glass, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Webb. Webb, quick outlet pass, trying to get it up to White, and nice hustle down the court there by Darius Duffy to come in with the block, and the ball goes out of bounds. Trailblazers will keep it. Peyton Sheen checking into the game now for the Blue Devils. Sheen, a 6'3" sophomore from Urbana, Illinois. Comes in averaging around 9 points a game.
Oh, hey! Change it, see? Screen yours, Bud! Come on, Anton! Screen yours, Bud!
Trailblazers, inbounds pass, they get it inside to Peterson. Peterson quickly kicks it out over the left side to White. White, three-pointer from the left baseline, no good. And Delott with the rebound for the Blue Devils. Hari will bring it across half court, where he's picked up there by Zidane Moore. Now left side to Sheen. Sheen up top to Petty. Petty to Hari. Hari driving into the paint, looking to dump it to Duffy. And that's deflected, and it goes out of bounds, and they're going to say last touched by KC. So it'll be Trailblazer basketball. Zidane Moore takes it across half court, 20-16, 4:40 to go. Here in the first half, Moore takes it down the right side of the lane, a little pump fake, and puts it up and in. That bounces in, 20-18. Hari working there against Moore, and Moore is going to pick up the personal foul. That'll be his second substitution into the game. Chauncey Hughes coming in for the Blue Devils. Jackson Hari will go to the bench. Inbounds pass. Hughes will take it. 19 on the shot clock. Hughes dribbles over to the left side to Sheen. Sheen drives into traffic, pumps it back out to Petty. Petty drives the baseline. Little underhand layup goes up, no good. And a whistle and a foul on the Trailblazers. Anton Webb picks up his first personal. Jalen Petty will shoot 2. And Petty makes the first one. 21-18. Petty's second one off the front of the iron, no good. And a rebound by Anton Webb. Webb over to White, now back up top to Moore. Moore now to Peterson. Peterson just holding it. Now tried to get over to Moore, almost taken away by Chauncey Hughes. Moore drives to the lane, his shot high off the glass, no good. Duffy with the rebound. Outlet pass to Delott, now he gives it to Hughes. Hughes to Sheen. Sheen. Now up to Petty. Petty to Sheen, right side. Sheen down to the baseline, now back out to Duffy, back to Sheen. 4 seconds, underneath to Duffy. Duffy goes up strong, and a whistle and a foul. Coming over to help out on defense was Anton Webb, and he's going to pick up the personal. That'll be his second. Duffy will go to the free throw line. Shooting 50% on the season from the stripe. Anton Webb picked up his second personal there, 15 foul. And Duffy a little strong on that one as it bounces off the back of the iron, no good. Substitution into the game for the Trailblazers, Xavier Duncan back in. And for the Blue Devils, Emmanuel Prosper, 6'4" freshman out of Miami, Florida, coming in for the first time. Darius' second free throw up, no good. But right there is Petty with the rebound and the putback for two, 23-18. Peterson brings it across half court. Peterson, bad pass taken away there by Petty. Petty feeds it over to Prosper. Prosper puts it up off the glass for two, 25-18. Zidane Moore working against Chauncey Hughes. Dribbles over to the right side of the lane, dumps it underneath, intended there for Peterson. He kicks it out up top, now over to Daniels. Daniels, pull up from the left elbow. That one's short off the mark, and Duffy with the rebound for the Blue Devils. To Prosper, nice spin move at half court. Bounce pass over to Petty. Petty in traffic, gets it to Duffy. Now trying to get it back out to Prosper. And that one taken away there by Vaughn Peterson, and now we're going to have a whistle and a foul. That's going to go against Emmanuel Prosper, his first personal, team third. Substitution into the game, Corte Minto will come into the game for the Trailblazers, and number 1, David Granger, will check back in, take the place of Duffy for the Blue Devils. Daniels with the basketball, hands it off to Peterson. Peterson loses a handle on it, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be KC basketball. Chauncey Hughes brings it across half court to Prosper over on the left wing. Prosper working there against Peterson. Prosper loses a handle on it. Moore comes up with it. Moore takes it coast to coast, gets the layup to roll around the rim and drop through. 25-20. Minute 43 to go here in the first half. KC on top by 5. Hughes with it on the left wing. Hughes kicks it out over to Prosper. Prosper up to Sheen. Sheen now left side over to Petty. Petty back to Sheen. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass into Petty. Petty baseline jumper from 18, no good. Rebound into the hands of Zidane Moore. Minute 10 to go here in the first half. They quickly now get it up top. 3-point attempt from the right side by Minto, and that one's no good. Here comes Chauncey Hughes. 1 minute to go. Hughes takes it, dumps it off to Petty, and Jalen Petty lays it up off the glass. 27-20. Moore on the dribble across half court, working against Hughes. Cross back over, and they're going to call Zidane Moore on the offensive charge there. That'll be his third personal. With 40 seconds to go here in the game, Doug Stotler's more worried about talking to the official than getting Zidane Moore out of the game with 3 personal fouls with 30 seconds to go. Sheen takes a pass, top of the key for 3, rattles in and out, no good. Battle underneath for the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Trailblazers, and KC will take it underneath. Nice hustle in there by Granger, battling for the rebound. Hughes inbound, looking for Prosper. Nope, now he hits Sheen. Sheen traveling into the paint. Now back out to Chauncey Hughes. Hughes dribbles around some traffic, dumps it off to Granger in the lane, and Granger lays it up and in for 2, 29-20. Zidane Moore trying to get around the screen, and now they're going to call an offensive foul on Xavier Duncan. 3.9 seconds to go. Duncan will pick up his first personal. 17, 2 seconds. Over to Emmanuel Prosper. Prosper's shot comes up short. We are at halftime. KC leading 29-20 over the Trailblazers from Lewis and Clark. You're listening to all the action right here today on Facebook and YouTube through Kaskaskia. We'll be back after these messages.
Now more than ever, community colleges play a critical role in our nation's economy and society. In addition to providing the most flexible, accessible, and affordable option in higher education, community colleges are the smart option for students to make their career dreams a reality.
If you look nationwide, the majority of the students who have the opportunity in the United States to go to college, 2/3 of them start off at a community college. The affordability, the accessibility, community colleges really are one of the only opportunities for several areas throughout the United States. A lot of individuals don't have that potential to go to a four-year university right out of high school. Either they don't have the finances, they don't have the transportation, or they just don't have the support at home, whereas community colleges can fill that void.
I think our community college system here in Illinois is a cornerstone of our higher education. It provides a career path for young folks and adults that are looking to set themselves in a position in life where they can move forward, provide for a family, and have a successful career. But it also provides someone a stepping stone into higher education, into a four-year university. And so there's flexibility at the community college level that you don't see everywhere else.
Established in 1940 and located in South Central Illinois, Kaskaskia College is a world-class institution of higher education. KC provides a supportive and transformative environment that prepares graduates to meet the critical needs of its region's workforce or seamless transition to a four-year university.
Everybody's someone at KC, and we follow through with that every day. You see it from the relationship we have from our staff and our faculty internally amongst each other. We really are a family here. One of the major things that we feel is very attractive to the institution is that personal touch. You're not just a number. We're going to know your name when you walk up and down the hallways. We have an individual that's assigned to you from the time you start to the time you finish. Most of the time it's one of your faculty members. Very few programs that we have here have more than one or two faculty members. So they're going to know you from day one to the time that you get that diploma on stage. So it's that personal touch that we take pride in, also the affordability, but also our completion rates. 85% of our students who enroll in a two-year degree will complete on time. And you add that into their career plans and the affordability option, it's a no-brainer. It's the smart decision.
With more than 100 degree and certificate options, Kaskaskia College can set you on the path for a great future. KC's programs offer you the focused attention and hands-on training you want, along with state-of-the-art resources and career-building opportunities needed to meet the demands of this rapidly changing world.
Being from a small town in rural southern Illinois, I was really looking for a needle in a haystack, and I was able to find that needle here at Kaskaskia College. Taking full advantage of the networking that Kaskaskia did with other universities, I was able to take advantage of the 2 + 2 = a bachelor's degree. So when I graduated my associates in applied sciences and concentration in radiologic technology here at Kaskaskia, I was able to go into Washington University School of Medicine and Allied Health for a concentration in radiation therapy in my bachelor's degree. I would further advance my clinical track in stereotactic radiosurgery under the supervision of a physician, and then later on go into my master's in business administration at Edwardsville, Illinois, Southern Illinois University. I would recommend Kaskaskia College because it is high quality education at a great value. Where else can you go where you've got faculty and administrators that truly care? The students aren't another number. They're actually humans that they're mentoring for the workforce or for the next level of their academic journey.
The value of a community college education cannot be overstated, and because a Kaskaskia College education is a fraction of the cost of most four-year higher education institutions, KC graduates receive a lifetime of learning, not a lifetime of debt.
What drew me to Kaskaskia was the location was very important. The small class sizes and the sense of family was very important for me. And I do know in my meetings with the faculty, especially the admissions counselors, they were extremely helpful. I got the sense that they truly wanted what was best for me. Having been here for a year, I do feel that the family, the sense of family that you get at Kaskaskia College is something that cannot be overlooked, because I don't feel that you would get that at a larger university. Kaskaskia College has been perfect in the logical sequence of steps from high school to your end goal of a career.
Kaskaskia College and area employers work together to ensure the skills students are learning are the skills they need to succeed in the workplace. Today's employers are looking for determined, career-minded employees with the ability to hit the ground running with real-world skills.
Kaskaskia College itself is the best in the state as far as I'm concerned. It truly is. If you look at the articulation agreements they've arranged with other universities, if you look at the things that they've done in terms of retention, affordability, and success of graduates, Kaskaskia College has done a phenomenal job, and I think it's a flagship for our community college system here in Illinois.
As a Kaskaskia College graduate, I think that every student in our district and beyond should take the opportunity to at least come and visit us. Because Kaskaskia College, everyone is someone. We believe that. From the relationships we have with our staff and faculty, but also relationships our staff and faculty have with our students. We are very, very integrated into the community, and we care. We care about our community members and our students. We're going to be part of your life from the first day you walk in the door to the day we hand you the diploma, and also when you come back in as an alumni. We take a large amount of pride in who we are. One of our models is everyone is someone, and we live by that.
For more information or to schedule a visit, visit kaskaskia.edu or call 800-642-0859.
They're not coming home.
And welcome back to Kaskaskia Blue Devils basketball. Marty DeCamper here with you this afternoon as we get ready for second half action here. 29-20, the Blue Devils leading the Trailblazers of Lewis and Clark. Let's take a look here. Leading the way in the first half for the Blue Devils in scoring was Chauncey Hughes and Darius Duffy with 6 points. Hughes, both of his baskets coming from beyond the arc. And Darius, all of them were regular field goals. 2 of them were dunks. And then Jalen Petty with 5 points. David Granger off the bench with 4. Travion Jones with 4. And Emmanuel Prosper and Dylan DeLotte with 2 points apiece. For the Lewis and Clark Trailblazers, leading the way was Zidane Moore with 8 points. Jeff Daniels with 5. Anton Webb and Soli Diaby both with 2 apiece. And Latarian White with 3 points for the Trailblazers. Kaskaskia going with their original starting 5 of Chauncey Hughes, Jalen Petty, Travion Jones, Dylan DeLotte, and Darius Duffy. For the Trailblazers, it looks like they are going the same with Daniels, Peterson, and the inbounds pass, a quick backdoor pass, trying to get it there to Anton Webb. Doesn't get it, but they get the ball back and quickly hit Zidane Moore, cutting down the lane, and he lays it in for a quick 2. So 29-22. Chauncey. Hughes over to Travion Jones. Jones dribbles around traffic, cuts his way to the basket, puts it up, no good. And the rebound pulled down there by Webb. Webb trying to get a quick outlet pass to Zidane Moore, and good hustle there by Jalen Petty to come back and knock that ball out of bounds, so they'll try to inbound it again. This time they get it in to Webb. Webb now over to Peterson. Peterson driving left baseline, reverse layup up, no good. But there for the rebound and the putback is Latarian White for the Trailblazers, 29-24. KC still looking for their first basket of the half, almost a minute into play here. Hughes with it up top to Duffy. Duffy back over to Hughes. Hughes driving down to the baseline. Kicks it all the way back up top over to Delott. Delott takes it down the lane. His layup up, no good, but Darius Duffy in there to put the hammer down with a two-handed dunk. 31-29, KC finally on the board here in the second half. Daniels dribbles over to the right side, guarded there by Travion Jones, taking it straight to the hole, but before he can get there, we got a whistle and a foul, and they're gonna call Jones on the body foul. That'll be his second personal, first team foul here in the second half. Inbounds pass to my left, inbounds pass. 4-3 directly to Jeff Daniels and a quick release, and he buries that one. 31-27. Chauncey Hughes with it over on the left wing. Bounce pass to Duffy. Duffy now down to Jones. Jones dribbles up to the point. Back over to Petty. Petty now back over to Delott. Delott back out to Duffy. Now to Chauncey Hughes. Chauncey Hughes for three. In and out, no good. And the rebound by Peterson. Peterson gonna dribble up the court. Takes it coast to coast. Lays it off the glass. But Duffy there for the block. No foul called. Quickly outlet over to Hughes. Hughes from the left elbow. That one's too hard, but Delott there with the rebound. Delott goes up strong, and he puts it in off the glass for two. Dylan Delott makes it 33-27. Zidane Moore working against Hughes. Now bounce pass to White. White working into the lane, a little floater. No good, but we got a whistle and a foul. And that's going to go against KC's Jalen Petty, his first personal, team second. And at the line shooting two will be Latarion White. White's first free throw is up and in. Going to have a substitution coming in here, Demarion Shanklin. White misses the second one. Travion Jones with the rebound. Hands it off to Hughes. Hughes will bring it across half court where he's greeted by Daniels. Hughes on the dribble, lets the traffic go by. Pull-up jumper, that's going to be short. And right into the hands of Vaughn Peterson. Peterson will bring it out across half court. He'll hand it off to Moore. Moore will set the offense. Moore dribbles over to the right side. Back up top to Peterson. Now left side to Daniels. Daniels driving in the lane. Off balance shot up, no good. Peterson was there for the rebound, the loose ball, but now Peterson picks it up. Cutting down the lane is Anton Webb. He takes the pass from Peterson and lays it up off the glass. 33-30. Travion Jones works over to the left side. Jones at the free throw line, through the lane, shot up, no good. Jalen Petty there with the rebound and the putback. KC back on top by 5. Moore at the point, pulls up, still has his dribble. Now right side over to Webb. Webb to White. White dribbles down to the backside, now picks it back up to Webb. Webb dumps it underneath, fakes a shot, but the pass to Daniels, and he goes up and he can't get it to fall. And just like that, Travion Jones quickly pushes it back up the other way. And a whistle and a foul on Vaughn Peterson. First personal, team first, here in the second half. David Granger checking into the game for the Blue Devils. And Demarion Shanklin. Vaughn Peterson with the foul. Granger gets it into Jones. Jones dribbles over to the left side, kicks it out to Chauncey Hughes, and Hughes buries a three from the left baseline. 38-30. 8-point lead for the Blue Devils. Daniels with it. He hands it off to White. White now to Webb. Webb back up to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock, down to 4. White goes up for the dunk. He can't get it, but he gets the ball. He gets his own rebound, and they get a new shot clock. 15. Left side, Webb for 3. That one's too strong, and DeLotte gets in there for the rebound. Dylan DeLotte on the dribble now. Right side over to Hughes. Hughes back up top to Jones. Jones over to DeLotte. Kicks it down to Granger. Granger dribbles into the paint. Spin move under the basket. Reverse layup. Oh, made the basket, but unfortunately they call him for the travel. A nice move. Just one too many steps in there, according to the official. 38-30. 4:45 and counting here to go in the first half. Kaskaskia on top. Blue Angels lost earlier to Parkland. And now pass inside intended for Peterson, taken away. Travion Jones, coast to coast, lays it up off the glass for 2. 10-point lead now. Quickly, Peterson takes it down into the paint. Pump fake, gets around through 2 defenders, puts it up, and a whistle and a foul. And the foul's gonna go against David Granger. Second personal, 3rd team foul. 14-17 to go here. Vaughn Peterson will toe the stripe for the Trailblazers. And the first one is up and in. Substitution into the game for the Trailblazers. Number 14, A.J. Thompson, a 6'3 freshman from Mabane, North Carolina. Checking in and also waiting, going in for Peterson. It's Marquise Rue, number 5, waiting here to check in as long as Peterson makes this shot. And he does. So Peterson out, Rue in. 40-32. Full court pressure here by the Trailblazers. DeLotte and Hughes bring it up. Hughes now on the run, gets it over to Jones. Jones high off the glass, count it. Nice job there by Hughes to draw the pressure in and hit the trailer, Travion Jones. And now on the other end, we have a whistle. It's Jeff Daniels. And Travion Jones going to pick up the personal foul. Not before we have a media timeout. With the under 14. 10-point lead for the Blue Devils. We'll be right back. Coming out of the media timeout, the Blue Devils with a 10-point lead here, 13:59 to go in the ball game. Blue Devils 7-1 on the season, looking to go to 8-1. The only loss was to Alany Central a little over a week ago. Trailblazers with it. Daniels driving into the paint, gets a shot up, no good, and a foul. Foul is going to go against David Granger. Third personal, team fifth foul here in the second half. Trailblazers only have one team foul. Daniels at the free throw line, that one's good. Daniels will toe the stripe one more, but not until the official tells him to tuck your shirt in, please. And he makes the second one. Xavier Duncan, a 6'5" sophomore from Warner Robins, Georgia, checking into the game. Full court pressure again by the Trailblazers. DeLotte gets it over to Hughes. Jackson Hari also now into the game for the Blue Devils. Where's number 5? DeLotte, left side, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Hughes, shot goes out of bounds as a shot fell well short and the ball was knocked around. It goes out of bounds off of A.J. Thompson of Lewis and Clark. So KC will inbound underneath their own basket with 1 second on the shot clock. So they're going to have to get it in and quick release. Get it out to Granger, and Granger pass was tipped and he can't handle it and the shot clock expires. So Lewis and Clark basketball, KC up by 8. Daniels drives on the right wing, takes it into the hole, and he's going to be fouled there by Chauncey Hughes. That'll be his first personal, 6th team foul. And that'll send Jeff Daniels to the free throw line. He misses the first one. Zidane Moore will check back in for the Trailblazers. Daniels makes the second one, and he's going to check out as Corte Minto will check into the game. Minto from Fairbanks, Arkansas, a 6'5" freshman. Hari with it on the left baseline. Dribbles around, out of traffic, into the paint, kicks it back up top to Hughes. Hughes directing traffic out there. Now bounce pass over to the right side to DeLotte. DeLotte under heavy pressure there, and a whistle and a foul as he was double teamed. And that one's going to go against A.J. Thompson. His first personal, 2nd team foul of the half for the Trailblazers. KC at 6 team fouls, so the next team foul on the Blue Devils will put Lewis and Clark in the bonus. Inbounds pass up top to Hari. Hari down to Granger. Granger back up top to Hughes. Hughes looking for a screen up top. Gets one there by Duffy. Hughes, pull-up jumper from the right elbow. That one's off the rim, no good, but DeLotte there with the steal on the outlet pass. Goes up strong and draws a foul. Dylan DeLotte working hard underneath there. Foul against number 21, Corte Minto. First personal, 3rd team foul, and Dylan DeLotte will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. DeLotte, 85% free throw shooter from the season, leading the team. And the first one is in, 43-35.
Get in there, rebounds today. Get in there and rebounds today.
DeLotte toes the stripe. The second one is on the way. And bounces high off the back of the rim and no good. 43-35. Quick up pass. They get it up to Marquise Rue. His shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, battles in traffic. And we're going to have another whistle against the Blue Devils. That one's going to go against Jackson Hari, his first personal. 12:15 to go. Marquise Rue's at the free throw line, and the first one falls through the rim after bouncing around there a little bit. And the second one off the front of the iron, no good. DeLotte with the rebound, out to Hari. Hari working under pressure up top and loses a handle on it as it's knocked out. Zidane Moore comes up with it, and as he's coming down, Hari trying to backtrack, and Hari picks up the personal foul. That'll be his second personal, 8th team foul, and that'll put the Blue Devils in the the Trailblazers in the bonus situation as Hari goes to the bench. Emmanuel Prosper checked into the game. Zidane Moore's first free throw is up and in. And Moore makes the second one. 43-38. 5-point lead, full court pressure by the Trailblazers against the Blue Devils. Granger gets it over to Hughes. Chauncey Hughes laying it up and in, and Duffy there to grab it in the little alley-oop pass, and he just lays it over the top of the rim. 45-38, Zidane Moore working quickly. Moore dribbles down traffic, and he loses the handle on it as he comes down the lane. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be Blue Devil basketball. David Granger set to inbound it. Full court pressure again by the Trailblazers. Granger now over to DeLotte. DeLotte to Prosper. Prosper working toward the left sideline over there. And it goes out of bounds. They're going to say it went off of the Trailblazer.
Jump to it, Marquise! Jump to it, Marquise!
Inbound pass to Hughes. Hughes dribbles down to the right baseline, hands it off to Emmanuel Prosper. Prosper drives into the lane, high off the glass, no good. And Marquise Rue pulls down the rebound for the Trailblazers. Zidane Moore drives down the left side of the paint, now kicks it out over to Rue. Rue for three from the right wing. That one's too hard. We got a whistle and a foul underneath, and it's going to go the other way. They're going to call an offensive rebound or offensive foul on number 21, Corte Minto. Again, inbounds pressure by the Trailblazers. Hughes gets it over to DeLotte. DeLotte back to Hughes at the point. Just under 11 to go here in the ball game. 45-38. KC on top. DeLotte with it. From the arc, top of the key, and that one's good. 47-38 by Dylan DeLotte. A.J. Thompson quickly moves it down the court. Tries to pass it off, and that one's taken away by Dylan DeLotte. Dylan DeLotte takes it coast to coast, lays it up off the glass, and he can't get it to roll in, and it goes out of bounds. And it's going to be last touched by the Trailblazers. Jeff Daniels and Latarian White checking into the game for the Trailblazers. KC will inbound underneath their own basket to my right. Prosper looking to get it in. Just trying to get it over to Dylan DeLotte. DeLotte cut to him, and Prosper thought he was going backwards, and they throw it away. So Zidane Moore ready to inbounds, but needs some help. KC's man-to-man full court pressure. Inbounds pass to Webb. Webb back to Moore. Moore dribbles over to the right wing. Now back left side to White. White back down over to Daniels, and Daniels is called for the travel. Blue Devils will inbound here to my left on the sideline. Inbounds pass to Chauncey Hughes. Hughes gets it up to Delott across half court, right side over to Granger. Granger back to Delott. Now back up top to Hughes. Hughes working there against Daniels. To Prosper, to Delott. Delott from the left elbow, high off the back of the iron, no good. And the rebound pulled down there by Latarian White. White out to Moore, trying to go back door, cut it up over to Daniels. Daniels now underneath to Marquise Rue. Rue in traffic, spin move, and he picks up the foul on the shot. David Granger picks up his 4th personal. And that'll put Marquise Rue, the 6'6" freshman from Orlando, Florida, on the free throw line. Rue's first one too strong. Jalen Petty checking back into the game for the Blue Devils as David Granger just picked up his 4th personal. He'll go out. And waiting to check in is Vaughn Peterson. He's going to come in for Marquise Rue, who's at the line, and he misses. So Peterson will have to wait a little bit before he comes in. We got a full timeout here as after that free throw. Lewis and Clark coach stood there. He says, pretty bad miss. I don't think he had a chance. .34 to go here in the ball game. 47-38. Blue Devils on top, leading by 9. As we're going to be coming back out from the media timeout here. This is the first buzzer, so Lewis and Clark out on the court already. KC will inbound just to the right of the scorer's table. Chauncey Hughes with it, guarded by Zidane Moore. Hughes dribbles over to the left side, gets it down to Prosper, back to Hughes. Back down to Prosper. Underneath to Jalen Petty. Now out to Prosper. He's trapped in the corner. Back underneath to Petty. Going up on the reverse layup. Can't get it to fall, but he picks up the foul. And that's going to go against Vaughn Peterson, the 6'5" freshman out of Orlando. Second personal. 5 team fouls now. Jalen Petty will go to the free throw line. The 6'6" freshman out of South Bend, Indiana. 77% free throw shooter on the season. And he makes the first one.
Hey, we got to go to the basket. Don't settle for any crazy shots. Just go to the bucket.
And the second one is up and in. Makes it 49-38, an 11-point lead for the Blue Devils. Zidane Moore going coast to coast on the inbounds pass. And he draws the foul on his way to the basket, and that's going to go against Chauncey Hughes. That'll be his second personal and a team 10th foul. So Zidane Moore will go to the line to shoot 2, but Lewis and Clark will be shooting 2 on all fouls here as they are in the double bonus now. (49-39). Moore's second free throw is good. 9-point lead. Chauncey Hughes across half court pass. Over to Delott, back to Hughes. 2-1-2 spread out defense to Duffy. 14 seconds on the shot clock to Hughes. Hughes left side, little floater in the paint, no good. Delott in there battling for the rebound, loose ball. Zidane Moore came away with it, then loses a handle on it as he got a quick steal there from Delott. Nice hustle there. By the 6'2" freshman from Granite City, Illinois. Blue Devils will inbound underneath their own basket to my right. Inbound pass right underneath, wide open is Jalen Petty, and he puts it up off the glass for 2. That was easy. They lost him in all the transition. Moore with it, driving, kicks it out right side over to Webb. Webb back up top to Moore. Moore for 3. That one's up, no good. Long rebound comes out, and it'll be KC basketball as it was Petty. And Daniels going after it, and Zidane Moore ended up taking it out of bounds as he jumped over the bodies on the floor. 8:16 to go, 11-point lead for the Blue Devils. Right side over to Prosper. Prosper back up top to Hughes, now back over to Delott. Delott left side underneath. And a nice turnaround jumper there by Jalen Petty. Gets it to rattle around the rim and falls through. 53-40. Down low pass, now cutting it down the lane into Vaughn Peterson. He puts it down for the two-handed dunk. Nice little bounce pass there by Jeff Daniels. Hughes, left side. Now up top to Prosper. Inside to Petty, to Prosper. Kicks it out to Delott. Delott long off the back of the iron. No good. And the rebound there picked up by Peterson. Peterson up to Moore. Moore working his way back down to the baseline. Now hands it off to Webb. Webb up top to White. White under pressure there, and a hand foul called against KC, and that's going to go against Dylan Delott. First personal. And going to the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Anton Webb. Webb's first one is good. And we got a substitution into the game. Peyton Sheen will check in. He'll replace Emmanuel Prosper. Sheen, a 6'3" sophomore from Urbana, Illinois. Webb at the free throw line. The second one is good. 53-44, 7 minutes to go in the contest. Hughes, left side to Delott, now over to Sheen. Sheen trying to bounce pass it back up to Hughes, and Zidane Moore got his foot out there for a kickball. So KC will inbound right by their bench. Inbounds pass to Hughes. Hughes in traffic, trying to bounce pass it underneath to Petty. And he actually bounced it off of the leg of Anton Webb and the officials.
He's standing there. He didn't even attempt to kick it.
And the officials stop it and call a kickball. Hughes will inbound it. And now we got a whistle away. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Jalen Petty. And with that, it'll give the ball back to Lewis and Clark. 53-44, 6.5 to go. Peterson with it on the right side, on the dribble now. Peterson cutting down the lane, takes it to the hole. Splits two defenders, he can't get it to fall there, and Dylan DeLotte comes up with the rebound. He gets it out to Hughes. Hughes brings it across half court. Right side to Sheen, now back up top to Hughes. Hughes at the point, now back over to Petty. Petty trying to get it inside, and the pass is taken away there by Vaughn Peterson. Peterson up to Zidane Moore. Oh, and Moore count the bucket and the foul. A nice move there by Zidane Moore. And the foul's going to go against Darius Duffy. That'll be his first personal. Zidane Moore. Checking into the game now is Suli Diaby. For the Trailblazers. Zidane Moore at the line. And he makes that one, and he's going to check out as Demarion Shanklin. We'll check into the game. Just under 6 to go in the ballgame. 53-47, a 6-point lead for the Blue Devils. Trailblazers in the double bonus where they'll shoot 2 on every foul. And now they create the turnover as the pass was tipped and Duffy can't handle it and it goes out of bounds. And with that, we're going to have a timeout here called by Lewis and Clark. We're going to take it with them. KC leads by 6. 5:44 to go here in the ballgame. A 6-point lead for the Blue Devils over the Lewis and Clark Trailblazers. Trailblazers basketball. Demarion Shanklin brings it across half court. Now right side over to Daniels. Daniels down to Diaby. Diaby working, spin move into the paint. Working hard there, gets a shot up, no good. Got his rebound and put it back up for 2. Suli Diaby with the basket. 53-49. Hughes dribbles over to the right wing. Now back up top to Petty. Petty to DeLotte. DeLotte kicks it out over to Sheen on the right wing at the elbow now. Back down to DeLotte. Bounce pass into Duffy. DeLotte gonna take it on the baseline. Spin move. Kicks it back up top to Sheen. 4 on the shot clock. Hughes for 3 off the back of the iron. And the long rebound goes into the hands of Demarion Shanklin. Shanklin on the dribble. Takes it coast to coast. His shot falls up short. But there with the rebound and the putback is Latarion White. And we have a 2-point ball game, 53-50. 4.5 to go here in the ball game. Hughes. Right side. Over to Sheen. Sheen up to DeLotte. Now left side. Over to Petty. Petty working in the lane. Spin move high off the glass. He can't get it to fall. And Webb with the rebound. Webb, quick outlet pass. And they get it all the way over to Shanklin. And Shanklin puts it off the glass. And we're tied at 53 with 4:06 to go in the ballgame. Chauncey Hughes working against Shanklin at the point, and now we got a whistle and a foul, and they're going to get Shanklin on the foul. Not a bad foul. They still got one more to give before they get to the bonus. Damari and Shanklin checking out. Zidane Moore checking in, and coming in for the Blue Devils, number 10, Travion Jones. Blue Devils inbound. They get it in to Hughes. Hughes at the point. Hughes, pump fake, get it down now over to DeLotte. DeLotte brings it back out. 10 on the shot clock. Back up top to Jones. Jones dribbles into the paint. Little floater off the glass. No good. Rebound tipped around, but Jones comes back up with it. Jones' second attempt. This one goes up. No good, but he is fouled on the play. The foul is going to go against Anton Webb. Travion Jones will go to the free throw line, a 70% free throw shooter on the season, averaging right at 11 points a game. First one is up and in. Damarian Shanklin coming in. Suli Diaby goes out, and David Granger back into the contest for the Blue Devils. 54-53. KC on top by 1. And the second one falls short by Jones. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Daniels on the right side, drives to the lane and gets it up off the glass as he goes one-on-one against Chauncey Hughes, and the Trailblazers with their first lead in quite a while. Probably since the beginning of the game, 55-54. Hughes with it over on the left wing to Jones. Jones looking for action, now gets it out over to Petty. Petty, shot up, no good, ball tipped around, and a long rebound comes out to Chauncey Hughes. And now we got a whistle and a foul against the Trailblazers. Going to go against number 3, Jeff Daniels. And a 30-second timeout taken by the Trailblazers. We'll just keep it right here. Let's talk about some of our Kaskaskia College Sports Association corporate sponsors. API Survey, land surveying and civil engineering, located in Nashville, Illinois. You can contact them at 618-478-9000. Munkin Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, GMC, Chevrolet, Buick, Toyota, and Nissan. Serving the area since 1967, now serving 3 locations in Centralia and Mount Vernon. State Farm Insurance, Agent Jack Graham, located at 426 West Broadway in Centralia, Illinois. Lee Sporting Goods, downtown Nashville, Illinois. And Magna Exteriors, a Nascote Industry, also located in Nashville, Illinois. 55-54 is the score here. Lewis and Clark leading by 1. Blue Devil basketball. Hughes to DeLotte, to Petty. Petty, turnaround jumper, nice touch there. Jalen Petty puts it down, 56-55. KC on top by 1. Shanklin working against Hughes. They get it inside now to Daniels. Daniels in the paint. Turnaround spin move, count the bucket and the foul. That's going to go against Chauncey Hughes, his 3rd personal. Lewis and Clark on top, 57-56. With Jeff Daniels going to the free throw line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. That one's short off the iron. And Granger comes up with the rebound. 57-56, 2:18 to go in the ballgame. KC's down by 1. Led by as many as 12 earlier. Lewis and Clark has battled back into this game. Travion Jones, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Jones at the point, gets a screen, dribbles, zigzags his way down the lane, gets a shot off and a whistle and a foul. That one's gonna go against Latarian White. His first personal, 18 fouls. Travion Jones at the line, he'll shoot 2. Jones, first free throw is up and in. Travion Jones, 70% free throw shooter on the season. We're tied at 57.
Get in there, rebound. Go get the ball, Marion.
And he makes them both. 58-57, just under 2 to go. KC wants a timeout. They're going to get it. They lead by 1. We'll be right back. Gonna have an exciting finish here, could be. 58-57. KC leading now, back and forth ball game. Both teams in the bonus, so be shooting on the any foul. 1:56 to go. KC led by as many as 12 earlier in the second half. Blue Devils 7-1 on the season, looking for victory number 8. Lewis and Clark 2-3 on the season. Trying to get to the 500 mark. Full court pressure by the Blue Devils. Jones is passed to Webb. Sorry, to Latarian White, and White takes it from half court down the lane and lays it up over the front of the iron for 2.
Guard the ball. Now rebound.
Travion Jones with it. Jones working to the left side. 15 on the shot clock. Jones backs it out, down to 8 seconds. Jones to Petty. They got to get a shot off at 3. Petty gets a shot up, that's short. And the rebound into the hands of Anton Webb of Lewis and Clark. Over to Zidane Morris. Moore driving in the lane, and he gets a shot up, but they're going to blow the whistle and say he traveled. KC down by 1, 1 minute to go in the game. Hughes on the dribble. Into the paint. Off the glass, shot up, no good. And a whistle as Travion Jones comes in there and ripped the ball out of the hands of Anton Webb. So first foul was on number 4, Travion Jones, his 4th personal. That'll put Anton Webb. Webb at the free throw line. The first one in and out, no good.
How many timeouts I got?
Webb's second free throw, in and out, no good. Dylan DeLotte with the rebound. He hands it off to Hughes. Hughes brings it across half court, where Coach Brian Hancock will call timeout. .7 seconds to go in the ball game. 59-58. Lewis and Clark leading here. KC with the basketball.
Push him sideline. Keep him there.
Hughes dribbles it over to the right, looking for the screen. Comes to the top of the key. Bounce pass inside. That was intended for Granger. And the pass was intercepted, and now Granger's going to get called for the foul. That's going to be his 5th personal. He's going to go take a seat for the rest of the game. Coach Hancock taking his time, bringing in a replacement. And that's going to bring in number 12, Peyton Sheen. Jeff Daniels will go to the free throw line. Trying to increase the 1-point lead, and he can't get it done on the first one. We'll get one more. Daniels will toe the stripe. That one's good. So 2-point lead now for Lewis and Clark. KC with the basketball. 33 seconds to go. Chauncey Hughes brings it across half court, and he'll call timeout with 28 seconds to go. 2.9 difference between the game clock and the shot clock. 30-second break. We'll just keep it here. Talk about our sponsors here for the Kaskaskia College Sports Association, corporate sponsors. Farmer State Bank of Hoffman, locations in Hoffman, Hoyleton, and Centralia, our Central City. Donowald Distributing, quality service since 1965. Prairie Creek Apartments, affordable student housing. API Surveying, land surveying and civil engineering, located in Nashville, Illinois. State Farm Insurance, Agent Jack Graham in Centralia, Illinois. Lee's Sporting Goods, downtown Nashville, Illinois. Magna Exteriors, the NASCAR industry in Nashville also. And Munkin Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, GMC, Chevrolet, Buick, Toyota, and Nissan, serving the area since 1967. KC will inbound the ball on the sideline right by their bench. Inbounds pass goes to Chauncey Hughes. Hughes over to Jones. 24 seconds, 20 on the shot clock. Jones over to Peyton Sheen. Sheen can't handle it. Passes out of his reach, and they turn it over. Gonna have to foul quickly as Lewis and Clark. Jeff Daniels had the basketball, and then a quick foul there by Jalen Petty, his 3rd personal, and that's gonna put Jeff Daniels at the free throw line again. Lewis and Clark leading by 2. 12.9. Jeff Daniels at the free throw line. That one's short off the front of the iron. Has a chance to make it a 3-point game. And he does. 61-58, 12.9 to go. And Blue Devils get it across half court and Timeout called by Travion Jones. Full timeout taken. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. (61-58), Lewis and Clark with a 3-point lead over the Blue Devils. 10.1 seconds to go in the ball game. Blue Devils will have the basketball. They need the three to try it, or they need to get the old-fashioned three-point play, a foul and a free throw. Hughes, right side to Peyton Sheen. Sheen over to Travion Jones. Jones puts it up for three. That's an air ball, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds with 0.4 of a second left on the clock, and it's going to stay. Nope, correction. They're going to say it went out on KC, and it's going to be Lewis and Clark basketball. So they just need to be able to try to get it in, and I don't even think there'll be enough time to foul. And there's the buzzer, and that's the game. Lewis and Clark comes from behind to win this one, 61-58. The Blue Devils led by as many as 12 in the second half. And a hard-fought victory come from behind for the Trailblazers of Lewis and Clark. Kaskaskia falls to 7-2 on the season, and the Trailblazers are now 3-3 on the season. That's going to do it for us here today. KC suffers 2 losses. The Blue Angels fall to Parkland, and the Blue Devils fall to Lewis and Clark. I'm Marty DeCamper saying good afternoon from Kaskaskia College. Thanks for listening.